Stream should be started. The live stream should be starting. It is time to shine like a star. Violin, welcome to the Tower of God stream, where I will end the hidden floor, I guess. I think that's today. The chapters up till 322 will be read today, and I believe that is what Tower of God will be, like the hidden floor. So that's next week we'll read the last arc of season 2, and be done with. I will be in the same season as all of you. After next week, I will technically be in the same season as all of you, which is kind of crazy. But that's what you get if you can read at your own pace. And if I didn't even read on stream, I would have been way faster probably. But hey, now at least I have my journey through Tower of God documented on stream. So that sometime in the future, we may look back in the time where Pyro for the first time read... I don't know which arc. I don't even know which arc to look back to the most. Gonna be really interesting. Yo, Vrin, welcome in chat. I hope you had a nice day, and it's only going to get nicer right here. Don't know. Maybe I will look back the most to the earlier arcs if I don't like season 3, and if I like season 3, I will probably just look forward to the future arcs. Not sure what will be happening here, but first we see a very, very thin bum staring at what should be adult Jahad, right? Like the current Jahad is what we see here, like a projection of. Because the real Jahad should not be capable of going here, right? You look strange. Those golden eyes. I thought I killed you before. This was actually a big thing that we talked about last week at the end as well. Because I was not sure what Jahad really meant with that. Is he recognizing Bum to look like Viol and thinks like, I killed Viol, so why does he look like Viol? Or is this more of him saying, I thought I killed you, the child of Viol and Arlene, when you were a baby but you're still alive? I think he might mistake him for Viol or something. But then he would probably react more shocked. If you would mistake him with Viol, he would be more shocked, I think. Hell Train, the Advent. What the hell? That light! Huh? I killed that boy? Me? What are you talking about? Ah, you didn't know, did you? The data version of me? Not only do you not know what happens in the future, but you were also said to have a strong adverse reaction and start forgetting as soon as you hear their names. You poor thing. A fake me who has forgotten the past and only the shell remains. I wanted you alone to stay here, unaware of everything. What? But now? Today is the end of that too. Watch out! Edan! So Edan actually saved Data's heart. Bum is Viol, we don't know V's full name. Yes. We don't know V's full name, but it kind of would make the most sense if he is named after... You know, his name is Jewel Viol Grace. So technically, his name is Jewel, right? Jewel. Because Viol is his second name. Viol is his second name, and having the second name of a parent is not the most uncommon thing. I didn't expect that. We aren't on very good terms on the outside, are we? We're not on good terms here either. Ugh. Listen, Fake. You said you would send him to the outside, right? I'm thinking the same thing. But the real you looks too powerful for us to do that. Although even that great power is nothing compared to the power of his main body on the outside, of course. So I have a good idea. An idea? Before, when you moved the data into another mirror, most of us knew you were putting us in danger. Actually, most of them didn't really like living as data, so they just followed you. but I decided to stay at the time, and Gustang told me something. Oh, we see young Gustang here. It was a pill that could turn the entire data world back into nothing. He called that pill the Formats. Activating the pill is simple. A few minutes after swallowing the pill, the effect spreads from inside my body and erases this whole data world. Regardless of the outcome of this showdown, I was actually going to send Bum out of here, swallow the format, and turn this level back into nothing. Although things appear to have gone wrong right now. Anyway, my plan is to get that guy to swallow this pill. No matter how strong he may be, in the end it's just digital power. Not even he could get rid of the power to turn this entire level back into nothing. We have to somehow steal that bracelet back, give it to Bum, then make the bastard swallow the pill and destroy him along with this level. Will you help me with my plan? This isn't bad for a final adventure, right? We're starting the adventure of our own by sending off a warrior, who will fight yourself as the final boss in the future. Alright, that sounds like real adventure. What's going on? Era Magino still looks super weird. Like, what was the explanation? Did I forget it, or did I not understand it? What was the explanation why was Urek Magino like an Era? Why did he turn into an Era version? There's an enormous amount of power moving this way. We have to stop it! This power... Lord Jahad? So it's you, the one who finally opened the gate to the outside. Let's see. You want to become a person. It must have never occurred to you that this isn't the way out, but rather the way in. It's actually almost impossible to interfere with this level from the outside, so I was waiting for someone to make a crack from the inside. Foolish. So foolish. You are too greedy. Help! A mere data human. Help me! Get the hell out of my sight! You're not my son. You monster! Help me. It hurts too much. Hold me. Mom! That bastard is totally ignoring us. Isn't it better for us? If he wanted to, he could have killed us already. The outside view sure is terrifying. They say I'm more of a cheating womanizer on the outside. So, would you offer me some support now? Support? Yeah, first I have to distract him. Once he seems distracted, I'll fire the pill into his body. Alright, but the word support kind of hurts my pride. You're a spear bearer and I'm a fisherman. Clearly I'm the main... Fine, I'll support you, so please just shut up and kill the real you over there for me. Did you just tell your leader to shut up? Don't make me cut off your other arm too. Let's get started. Head on. I'm going in, support me. Alright, you stupid bastard. Why does he look so goofy rushing in here? It's like... Like the way his mouth is shaped, it looks like he's screaming really stupid. His data can't be saved in a perfect form, so Mazino smashed the mirror in the data of his sworn enemy. And the data of his sworn enemy, Edo Mazino, remained unstable, even after Mazino left the hidden floor. But why couldn't his data be saved in a perfect form? If Jahad's data, or like young Jahad's data, was able to be saved in this form, like an Edan's power was able to be saved in a perfect form, and Mazino is like on a similar level as all of them, if not a bit weaker at that point of time, shouldn't it have been able to save him? Or was Mazino at the time of Hell Train stronger than the family heads? Mazino was stronger at the time? Kun Edan style, javelin throw skill. Electric's javelin. A spear higher than the tallest mountain. Montana Azul. Azul? Montana Azul? Is that like your sibling or something? Is that like your younger brother? Violent Azul. Montana Azul. One day I will collect all of the Azuls. Take this! No damage? Son of Arlene, I can tell just from looking at your eyes. I don't know how you managed to come back to life, but fate is really toying with us. Son of the woman I loved more than anyone. I didn't think I would get to kill you again with my own two hands. My body won't move. Let go of him! Elan style spear skill. Dawn of Lightning. Don't be too sad. I'm going to find everyone here and on the train, and everyone you've ever run into. Then once I've killed them all, I'll send them to you. So rest in peace. Bam? Oh, is the Thorn going to take over? The Thorn seems to be cracked. Why is the Thorn cracked? So what's going on? Is Bam evolving? Does he have a Digivolution coming up? Bam! Digivolves into Kotemon. Yeah, the heart is a bit crazy. Man, talk about crazy X. That's what the heart is. The heart is nothing more but a crazy X. What's that? A red light. Creating a gate to another space. That has to be a space controlling skill. That really is a power that desires the abilities of gods. Did you notice, Adam? Yeah. The power appears to be trying to send Bam out of here. I don't know what it is, but it sure is convenient. Alright, now I've got no other option. Nom 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 nom. Why are you taking that? Or are you going to make that real me eat it to get rid of him? Oh, well, I've got nothing to lose either. Obtaining the bracelet comes second. Having the power get Bam out of here is the top priority now. Nom 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 nom. I'm turning this world back into void now. I'm not sure I'll be able to control power in this format, but I'll focus the power for a moment somehow and make that guy let Bam go. So provoke him as much as you can and try to steal the bracelet. This time, I really need your support. Alright. Damn it. This really hurts like hell. What a baby. The data is disappearing? Just be gone. Turn it back into nothing. That bastard's hand. Ooh. How? Why? At the very end you killed the mother? You killed her! Yura! So Yura is confused why the male version of the child was screaming out for mom, even though they themselves killed the mother. Oh, it's Aramatino saving her. By the way, oh yeah, wait. White is currently being held captive by Jahad, right? So once again, White is doing nothing. It's Urek Matino's sworn enemy. Sword is being erased. What? Something must have happened on the outside. All data is being erased, quickly. Although it doesn't matter to me since I want it to be deleted anyway. Now that we've connected to the outside, you guys can use the mirror at the end to get to the outside. Run. Leave this place before your data is erased. That light. Ugh. Oh, why not get a small present from his daddy? Hey there. You with the seed of the king within you. Fate really is scary. You tried so hard to escape, and yet I somehow managed to drag you into this cradle. Prince of the Red Light District. I've waited a long time for you. Holy crap, it's the talking sword! Is this real? I've always wanted something like this. Uploading this kind of thing on UTV gets tens of millions of views. It's like Excalibur! Always sad, but with a smiling face. Sure, that's how you've lived. But at this rate, you'll end up losing even more things. Let's make a deal. Promise me that you'll kill just one person I want. Then I'll give you the power to protect everything. Even now, your companions and the people in this world are in danger of dying. What? The hidden floor is disappearing. In just a bit, the data world will return to being nothing. If they don't get out of here before then, your friends will all die. Why is Ruck just standing there while they think Kun is going to die? I know that they're looking at the thing of data like disappearing and then potentially also like all disappearing, but we're currently still on the Kun is going to die cliffhanger here. Even though I know that Kun is not going to die, this is them showing that Kun is still in danger of dying. Or technically they said Kun is about to die! And Ruck is not even trying to, I don't know, do something about the wound or trying to do anything. Even if there was something about like a mouth-to-mouth comedy joke or something, I feel like that would have been a better thing for Ruck to do than just stand there. Promise me, you'll kill just one person. Then I will give you the power to protect everything. Take me. Take me home, country roads. Look at Edan just screaming. That looks very, like, that's a pretty scary panel here. The small Edan. He's T-posing. And if anybody's T-posing, that's quite menacing. Give me the bracelet, Jahad. Bing! Why are you helping that boy? Tell me, my data. To help you start another adventure. Sure. Yeah. When I first met my future self with the mirror, I was more flustered than happy. You became such a powerful and great king. That body overflowing with divine energy and eternal life. Eyes that penetrate everything. You were an unbelievable, perfect being. But in spite of how flawless you seemed, I sensed a small but massive feeling of anxiety in you. Fearing something in spite of having gotten so powerful. I couldn't believe it. So on the one hand, I wanted to help you. That's why I changed this hidden floor and even hid that bracelet for you. But not anymore. If you really are a king, you have to accept a challenge, because that's whose King Jahad is. Look, that boy is your new adventure. An adventure, huh? That's right, embarking on an eternal adventure. If that's my fate, then I have to accept it. However, since that day when I began to see all causes and effects from the same height as God, I found out how to play around with fate. So, is Wangnan going to be tasked with killing Bam as well? Cruel fates. Or is Wangnan being tasked with to kill Karaka? To take away the second prince of the second prince of Jahad. Played around with fate? That's right. Being an immature form of data, you wouldn't be able to understand. But now I seek to place even fate under my control. What? You don't know what that boy is. Of course, I don't fully understand either. When you find out the truth, you may regret your actions today. But I also want to respect your choice. I'm taking this with me. If that boy is qualified to have this, he'll appear before me again someday, in Season 4. This is the place we first entered. How do we get moved here? That's... the train. Is it an exit? The white light is even swallowing up this place. My sworn enemy is gone. Then now... Bong Bong! Get us out of here through the exit! What the... We came back to the place we first started. What was that light before? That's... the inside of the train. You're right. Is it an exit? Hey Hansung, why do we suddenly... Where is he? They are gone. What? They just disappeared? You were probably flustered because it happened so suddenly. But I heard it clearly because I was right near them. Before we moved... What's that white light? What the hell is going on? Is this... Lord Edan? Have you chose to turn this world back into void? What do you mean, Hansung? He knows something about this? Yes, from the very start, I knew something like this would happen. What? That Lord Edan and Zahard's data would fight to obtain something when the Chosen One appears on the hidden floor, and that afterwards Lord Edan would turn this world back into the void. Those are part of the promise that he and I made from the start. It may have been a predetermined ending. It's coming up from behind us too. But still, the thought of all this being a fake is unbearably sad. So I tried to do my very best. Just like how you took Medley along with you, even though you knew she wasn't your real daughter. The thing on your back is just a location tracker created by the Big Breeder in order to monitor dangerous data. No more, no less. So his daughter was always a tracker? It wasn't a coincidence because I managed to create a crime. You were simply said to think that Medley was your daughter. The two of you are actually completely underrated. So Bartus, how long have you known? That's a very weird twist. That's a very weird twist, considering that we are at the end of the arc. Was it ever teased that Medley is not his daughter? Because I don't think that this was in any way teased or foreshadowed or anything. The same goes for me. I actually knew that everything happening in this world is fake, and that this is all a virtual world, and yet I tried to pretend to destroy the Big Breeder and change his world somehow. Although my goal was always to encounter Bum, and make him fight Zahard's data, of course. Some people may call it fake, but the time I spent with you was precious, Bartus. Because among all of these countless data humans, you alone, Han Sung, felt like a true human being to me. I'm sorry. Jeez, so you're saying that Edan and Hansung made from the start? So you're saying the promise that Edan and Hansung made from the start was to turn his world back into nothing? It seems that way. And the fact that it happened must mean that Bum left his floor. I can't believe that he arranged all this just to meet Bum and make him get something. But how do we survive? Hansung, I really can't figure that guy out. Yeah, I'm not exactly sure who he is, but he's definitely hiding a lot of secrets. Maybe the picture I drew also has something to do with this. I want to leave this place and meet him in person. Rachel! Is that the train? The bracelets. That's treasure-eating stingray. Wait, the stingray is here with Rachel. And it's it's sucking? Is it sucking wind to get the bracelet? Is it like Kirby absorbing the bracelet? Gusting. Yes, we know that Gusting gave the stingray to Rachel, but somebody else asked Gusting to give it to Rachel. I don't know how, but finally, it's all coming to an end. Go. Leave this place. Meet the real me on the outside and ask him for me. What made you all change like that? What on earth has really happened? Whoa. Yeah, Wangnan now has also got an upgrade with some sort of weapon. Bam! What happened? So you made it back from the hidden floor. But why is it just the two of you? Somewhere in the upper levels of the tower, an altar for conveying Jahad's Zahard's orders. Wow, this is it. The altar where Lord Zahard gives us his orders. Yeah, that's right. Lord Zahard is always in his palace, so he gives orders to lowly servants like us using his altars. Who is that guy? This is the oldest among the altars which serves Lord Zahard. You're now working here because your outstanding abilities have been recognized, so consider it an honor. You, Charlie the Ranker. Look at the elementary design. Yes, certainly, Vice Altar Director. Charlie. That's a simple name. Gusting really covered all the bases with his stingray to get the bracelet. But I've heard that Lord Zahard always gives free orders to get... Is there any particular reason for that? I wouldn't dare to interpret Lord Zahard's will, but Lord Zahard always gives us free orders at once, and if any of them is carried out, the remaining orders naturally disappear. I guess you could say that Lord Zahard gives us a choice. It feels like this is what I want, but which future will you choose among these three things? That's so deep! I want to see orders being given too! Although I've heard that no orders have been given for centuries. Haha. Charlie, no news is good news. If you were to get a difficult order to carry out, it would be... Oh, what a coincidence! We are here explaining the system of orders, and right now new orders appear? An order? Vice Altar Director, isn't that an order from Lord Zahard? Wow! By order of the king, destroy or kill the following forces or people. 1. Refugee. 2. Everyone currently riding the Hell train. 3. Pobido family. Oh crap. So, why refugee? Because he... Oh yeah, because he probably understands that this is the following under grace. I don't know if that is the official abbreviation. I am just going with following under grace or something like that. Because the G could obviously stand for grace, and then the FU would just make sense that it's like following under grace or fighting under grace, something that they are under grace. Everyone currently hiding the Hell train, which would also include 2 princesses and or the Pobido family. That's Gustang's family. So, but they said it's like 3 orders, right? So they only need to carry out 1 of the orders. But this seems like they are supposed to carry out all 3. It's a war. And let me guess, this is season 3, right? This has to be season 3. The war between the Zahard family, the Zahard army, versus the Pobido family. Below the altar, which receives Zahard's orders. The accommodations for the altar administrators. So who are you? Another new character. I shall carry out your order. High Priest, Stua Arthur. What should we do, High Priest? There could be major trouble if people find out about the content of this order from Lord Zahard. Yep, yes, there would certainly be a war. The pretext of the first order is clear, but the organization known as FUG is like a religion. It's practically impossible to completely eliminate them. As for the second order, it's actually the least difficult. But the problem is that we would have to violate the rules of the tower. And above all, it's difficult to find a justification for attacking regulars. It's difficult? I don't know. You, as followers of Zahard and members of like this sort of cult leading to like get all these orders done, you probably have some people, like connections to people still climbing the tower. So if there are just like strong people that you are connected to inside of the tower, you can just say to them, kill the people in the train. The third option is truly a nightmare, since it would lead this tower into total war and total chaos. Of course, our duty is to deliver orders, not to interpret them. It's up to the military and administrative authorities to decide which of the options in this order to lead history with. But even delivering the last order alone will bring tremendous chaos to the tower, since there are several rankers from the Pobido family, even among the administrative and military authorities. If the contents of this order are delivered to the Pobido family, it could lead immediately to the outbreak of a war. Then what should we do? For now, we'll keep the order classified, and only deliver it to limited numbers of people that I can trust. What? But in principle, don't we have to present it in front of the ministers? Well, it looks like our new recruit will have to be our sacrificial lamb. Wow, sweet! I thought we were bored working in this altar. This is so lucky. I just got here and this is already happening. Poor guy. Poor Charlie. The Hell Train. 3 orders. The Hell Train. What happened? I just grabbed a weapon because my friends were in danger. Then there was a sudden flash of light and now I'm back on the train? This is my chance. Bomb. You. If you want to save this kid, leave Jovial Grace here and leave. Would you do that if you were me, you idiots? You'll be screwed too if you mess with a regular here anyway. Let him go before you regret it. Well, I guess you still don't know. Those rules don't apply in this room. What? It's the same reason that I'm able to be in here. Don't lie to me, you goddamn tin head. If you don't believe me, how about I just kill him? Go ahead. Just don't forget that your own head might go flying in the process. He's gone. Huh? Moved to a different part of the train. How did this happen? Could it be the power of that kid's weapon? You! What do you get from there? Is this the train? Did we escape? But why did we end up in a completely different place? I'm not sure. It's possible that this may be due to a different power from the mirror. A different power? Who there could have such power? I don't know. Ah, no! My face, my body, they're back to normal. No! Damn it, this can't be. No! No! I'm back to actually looking prettier than in the train. Rachel, man. Just accept it. You're pretty. You don't need to look like some weird elf guy. They disappeared. What happened? Damn it. That bastard. He always gets away right when I'm about to capture him. Bomb. He's still breathing. Breathing. Yeah, she looks better. Thank goodness. Blue turtle. Damn it. Wake up, turtle. Those guys, they're back. Damn it. So why is Ruck now screaming for Kun again? But at the time where he saw him in the in the hidden floor, he was just standing there, not really caring about Kun. He was more caring about, ooh, pretty light. Ooh, Ruck sounds like the biggest ADHD brain. Ooh, pretty light. I completely already forgot that my friend is dying. Pretty light. He's not breathing. Could it really be? Sniffle. Like, this doesn't make sense. Like, why is he only crying now? Why is he only crying now? Like, you have seen Kun on the ground for at least like 5 to 10 minutes now already, and only now you're releasing it? He was screaming during the last stream, yes. But then, during the thing that we saw this stream, he was not screaming. Last stream he was screaming a bit, and then he stopped screaming because he was like, whatever. Ooh, pretty light. And now he screams again. As I said, I would have just would have been better if like Ruck was like doing chest compressions on Rook, or trying to give a small comedy scene where he gives mouth to mouth or something. Whew. We're relieved that we made it out in one piece, even though we are in Tower of God. The others should be safe too, right? It feels like I just woke up from a short dream. The people I met there, all of the stories. What the heck did we do? Let's stop talking, or we may lose our memories. You're right. Since the flow of death, it feels like we're being carried along all over the place by a massive wave. Was there any meaning to anything that we did? I'm sure there was. Huh? The ones who caused the wave are very distant beings, so there's probably meaning in it somewhere. 2 days later. Administration Authorities Chairperson's Office. Wisdom. Can't believe Lord Zahard gave an order like this. Nope, none of these 3 options are easy. For now, we've managed to stop this order from spreading all over the administration thanks to quick thinking of the High Priest. Quick thinking? Chairperson Arvin Liu. What the hell of flying goblin head are you? What sort of flying goblin head is this guy? We said that there happens to be a newly recruited ranker, and the order came when he was by himself, but this is his first time experiencing this, so he discarded it without knowing it was an order. In the end, every employee below the High Priest received a death sentence as punishment for their crime. But for now, we've managed to intercept it on our end and file it as a classified mission. It's a pot of greed from Yukio. I mean, you're not wrong. What a relief that they managed to buy us some time. But it's only a matter of time before word gets out about this, since this order would have also been delivered to Adori Jahad, the captain of Zahard's royal guards as per the regulations. Adori Zahard, the captain of Zahard's royal guards. So I guess another princess. Yes, we leave you to carry out one of the other orders before the Pobido family hears about this. What did Adori Zahard say when she saw the order? Well, she's always a very consistent person, so she responded as expected. She said it's the duty of all officials to ensure that the war does not start, and that she is barely the blade which cuts down the enemies of the Zahard family. She said that the administration should strive for peace, and that the military would try to annihilate all three enemies. She's still as stubborn as ever. Yes, and the fact that she's capable of doing that is what makes her scary. Okay, you're saying that this Adori Zahard is capable of annihilating all three enemies. So are they wisdom, big brain on a whole new level? So is this sentence saying that Adori Zahard is capable by herself in taking down FUG, everybody on the train, and the entire Pobido family? Or is what they're saying is that Zahard's military force is capable of taking all three down? Because those two are very different statements, and even if they mean that this what was her name, Adori woman is capable of doing that, I can't, like, that would be insane. Like, she's a princess, I know, she's a high ranker princess, but her being capable of defeating not only a family head, but the entire family around it, the entirety of FUG with like ancient rankers and these elders and everything, I kind of am not sure. We had better do something quickly. Floor 91, middle area. Residence of high ranker Jin Sung Ha. You sure brought a lot of floating ships with you. The Zahard family must have had a lot of money lately, bringing all those floating ships to a place that's going to be destroyed soon. Is this a declaration of war or something? Answer me, Masheni Zahard. Yes. There will be a war soon. Soon. So Masheni just casually visits Jin Sung. But this makes me question something. I remember in a past stream that you guys said that not really by herself, she's ahead of all Zahard's army, but her power is also a great factor. Okay. In some sort of past stream, you said that almost nobody knows, or like, was it that nobody knows that Jin Sung Ha is alive? Because he's like ancient history. So why does Masheni know about that, and why does Masheni know that he lives on the 91st floor? Look at all these Death Stars. 3 orders too. A war? I thought you had grown up a lot, but you're still as delusional as those young reckless kids. Not everyone knows him by face, they know his name. But Masheni apparently knew who he was, by name, by face, and also by where he was. Apparently Masheni knows all that. Hey, do you know why there hasn't been a major war since in this tower since the ancient wars? All people hate change. They may seem very unstable to some generations, but to us who are used to the situation, we're afraid of things changing. The same goes for me. Our bodies don't get sick or weaken as we age, they actually get stronger, but at some point our minds get sick and become dull to everything, so we have an adverse reaction to even the smallest changes. We've become weathered by time. Making changes isn't something for older generations like us to do. Change has already started happening gradually down there. So, go wash up and get some sleep. Don't stir up fights for nothing. Has it really disappeared now? That rage of yours? After losing the woman you loved, and finding out that the reason that woman you loved had to be killed was deeply tied to the Zahard family, you gladly became one of FUG's demons. Even if you say that rage is hardened and sunk in your minds, I don't understand how I could just fly. I don't understand how it could just fly away in the wind like that. It gets more interesting and clings to you even more firmly as time passes and you recall those memories. That's the kind of emotion that rage is. And as long as that rage lives, War can break out at any time. Fire! The target suffered 0 damage. We haven't found any separate Shinsu barrier. I can't believe he blocked an attack from us with his bare body. He sure is a high ranker. Attacking me first like that. All the hard princesses really do have nasty personalities. Princess, what should we do now? What do you think? We just messed with an ancient beast. It's time for your honorable death. What? If you intended to pick a little fight with me out of some stupid curiosity and then run away, you picked on the wrong person, princess. Wing. Jinsung Hostile Shinsu control skill. Red World Water Drop. That's a bit bigger than a water drop. Yeah! I don't know. These power levels in Tower of God always make me worried because they don't seem to make... Like, seeing how strong all of these characters are, I don't understand how any of Bum's companions are going to be relevant in the story. Like, nobody besides Bum is going to be relevant at the end game. Everybody we knew from Season 1 and also from Season 2 is going to get completely sidetracked. Because there's no way that characters like Wangnan Kun or Rak even can keep up with what these guys are doing. Because unless there's like a 100-year time skip or 1,000-year time skip, I don't see how any of the characters we know are going to be able to keep up with them. Even if our generation is growing faster than other generations, they would still not be able to catch up with high rankers. Besides Bum. Because Bum is a cheat. Bum is a cheat isekai character. All ships on the left side have been destroyed. Our barriers aren't working at all. I knew it. Princess, it looks like you're still in the game. Around half of them are still alive. Everyone, retreat! Get as far away from the target as possible. Immediately! Raise the warning level for the target to red 3. Proceed with complete annihilation. That's a big eye. It's finally here. The cannon salute from the army to announce the start of the war. King Zahard's deadly weapon, number 9. Anti-high rankers El Robina. Jesus, you only have 10 of them in your possession, Zahard. Were you serious about this? Beep. Let me remove the filter for a second. This is Tower of God. This is One Piece. But to your information, the Tower of God thing came first. Because that One Piece thing is from quite recently, like last year or maybe. That's a very interesting thing, that these pedals look so similar. Kinda. I mean, I guess that like objects in the sky blasting down beams is not something uncommon, but it still looks very similar. The Hell Train. Is this... Oh, that's Yuri. That's Yuri. That's Yuri's hair stuff. Is this... BAM! Yuri, you're awake! You took so long to wake up that I was wondering if you were dead. Ow, that hurts. My neck. You're breaking my neck. Oh, sorry. Bam. And Dorsey just stands there. Why is she so grumpy? In her sundress. We all know that Siu is the GOAT. Nah, I cannot say that. But I can also not say that Oda is the GOAT. Because there are so many problems with both stories. You know who I am willing to give the title of GOAT? The mangaka behind Kaguya-sama Love is War, Oshinoko. They are great. That's one of the greatest mangaka ever. Especially if their third work that has started this year is going to be just as good as their first two stories. If their first story is as good as the first two, I'm going to be insanely impressed. Because imagine you have 3 stories and all of them are peak. Bam, you're awake! Guys! What happened? We're on the hidden floor. Shh, that's enough. No talk, don't say anything. Oh right, the rule of the hidden floor is that you forget everything if you talk about it. By the way, where are the others? Are they all safe? Well, somewhere on the Hell train. Kun! So are they keeping him like artificially alive? What on earth? What happened to Kun? We're not sure. It looked like someone jumped him and his heart isn't beating. What? Right now his body is in a frozen state. What? He has frozen his own body and stopped all of his functions. He has frozen his own body? When was he capable of doing that? Why does he randomly get this bullshit ability to keep him alive? Just let him die! Just let him die. That would have at least had some sort of interesting thing happening, like a consequence for Bam and his group, because they keep on... Bam and his group keep on going after the most dangerous stuff, even though they are not really all that prepared. They need to have consequences. Like, imagine a child touches the oven 100 times and there never are consequences. They will keep on doing that. I don't know exactly what happened, but he seems to have suffered a major shock on the hidden floor and been on the brink of death. I'm not sure if that ability suddenly activated in that brief moment or if he did it himself, but he seems to have frozen his own body to prolong the time. At the moment I'm keeping him alive with an item of mine, but he will probably die soon if he's taken out of the state. What the heck? While I was fighting? What about the fight? Who did it, Kun? Bam. Come with me for a minute. I'll tell you everything you want to know. Wing! You're here. Oh, Beta. Wait, Beta is all outside now? Why is Beta allowed outside now? They are still on the train, so Beta shouldn't be allowed there, right? Isn't getting up always so hard for you? You've been passed out like that for a whole week. But where have you been? And aren't you supposed to be in the lighthouse when you're in the train? Well, I'm not sure either about why I was able to get out of here. One thing for sure is that there's something strange about this train since we got out of the hidden floor. This is so fucking weird. This doesn't make any sense. Again, Evan, the Lord of Items, to take the W. You mean the convenience item sake? Oh no. Nah, for some reason he's keeping Kun alive, even though Kun is going to become completely irrelevant in the future. Yeah, like all of the rules have disappeared about how rankers aren't supposed to mess with regulars, or you have to have a ticket to get on the train and stuff. This place is in a state of anarchy now. What? Anyway, enough about that. You haven't heard what happened to Kun or the hidden floor, have you? No. Do you know what happened, Beta? Of course, you guys don't seem to have noticed, but I was joined to Kun's lighthouse the whole time I was on the hidden floor. It feels like I was just treated like another one of his items there. It was a nasty feeling, but thanks to that I was able to observe everything as a lighthouse. Although I can't say exactly what I saw because of the rules of the hidden floor or whatever. Just so you know, that alligator disappeared by himself as soon as we got out of the hidden floor. He said, I'm going to kill that yellow freckled turtle. Oh, so we're not going to see Ruck again for like 100 chapters. You know who he's referring to, right? Yellow freckles? Could it be? No, it can't be. I didn't see Rachel anywhere. I saw the things I saw from the lighthouse on our memory stick. I don't know about the others, but since you unlocked the gate and went in there yourself, maybe you won't lose your memories even after seeing this data. Have a look and decide for yourself. Bam. Where are you going, Bam? I have to stop Ruck. What? I can't let Ruck run into Rachel like this. What are you talking about? You won't forgive Rachel again, right? You won't forgive Rachel again, right? No. She has White and Yura with her. Rock won't be able to face them on his own anyway, because he's not strong enough. I'll be there myself, and make Rachel pay for what she did to Kun. So Rock is going after Rachel, but obviously White and Yura are there. Yura is not going to be like the biggest problem. Yura is there, but the bigger problem would be White. And we already know that Rock got pretty much like easily defeated by an Arya member. And I guess that this Arya member is weaker than the White that we're seeing at this point. So I'm guessing that Rock would just get completely murdered. What's wrong? Isn't this what you wanted? You don't look so happy. Enough chit-chat. Let's go. You come too. I'm going too? Of course. It's time for you to do some work. You've had it way too easy in this lighthouse the entire time. What? Bamor Ak? Yeah, just now. After you checked on Kun, the princess took him away. How is Miseng? She still insists on going and looking for Rachel by herself, although I keep trying to stop her. I see. We should tell Bum a little bit at a time. About people's deaths, I mean. Yeah, they are talking about Prince and Arc Raptor's death. Which Bum still doesn't know about. You sure look angry, Viol. Faryun, long time no see. This is my first time seeing you in a week. And you just walked by without even saying hi. Isn't that a bit rude? You're going to meet Rachel, aren't you? How did you? I've started to see where things are headed, even on the train since you guys got back. I don't know what kind of power it is, but it's breaking all of the laws in the train. This place is a real mess now. Anyway, I can take you to Rachel. I think there's one too much space bar between place and is. Hold on, we're going too. You need someone to fight White, don't you? Don't even think of facing that monster and Rachel by yourself. Plus, it's also my fault for not being able to stop what happened to Kun. Oh, it's like an eye checking around. Looky, 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 looky. He's alive. He didn't even dodge that. He faced another attack head on. That certainly befits a member of the Ha family. It's been such a long time that my wrist is getting sore. An ordinary rancor would have been turned into dust. I'm telling you, that really is an amazing weapon. Breaking out his deadly weapon just to belittle old me. Why would someone who values his collection so desperately suddenly do this? This isn't like Jahad. For now, I had better stop that here, since it will only cause a headache for me if I completely smash one of the king's toys. Casual kick. Papa Jin flexing. Hey Light, welcome to the stream. I hope you had a nice day and it's only going to get nicer here. I mean, yeah, they're just showing that Jin Sung is also like a very strong character. Oops, my foot slipped. Sorry. Did you come here to watch your boys get slaughtered or what? You should just leave if you don't intend to fight. Don't be so impatient. The smell of blood hanging in the air is what gets me in the mood for a fight. Why does Masheni's eye look so fucking weird? Like, I don't know, the eye form, there's way too much white in the eye. It looks really weird for some reason. It's my turn. Whew. Why aren't any of Jahad's princesses normal? How much longer are you going to stay here like this? Just go back to your room, Rachel. It's too dangerous here. Leave me alone. The room feels so stuffy. But if you get attacked in a wide open space like this... It's okay. Nobody cares about me anyway. What? I ruined the bed with Bum and I didn't even manage to take the power with me. It was there right in front of me. But now I've turned back into this ugly, pathetic... Ugly? Why, Rachel, you just don't get this. You've spent your whole life being fawned over by other people because of that pretty face of yours. So don't act like you understand. It's not fair. I want to go. I want to go. I want to leave Arlene. Go where? You, the alligator. Rock, are you here alone? I was wondering where you were hiding. I can't believe you are right out in the open like this. You saved me the trouble of looking for you. Once again, I feel like this is a missed opportunity to have shown Ruck in his big form. Ruck should have been in his big form in this panel here, and in his entire encounter. I still think the chibi form is one of the worst things in the entire story. I don't know where you want to go, but if you want to leave, I'll help you go. To hell. Okay, finally he's going big, but he's going naked as well. Normally he doesn't go naked. Is he even bigger than normal? I think he's even bigger than normal Big Rock. What's up with that alligator? Why is he so angry? Did something happen to Rachel? Did something happen, Rachel? Now's my chance. Let's go. We're going to avenge the prince and Arc-Raptor. What are you doing, kids? Small as a little rat and hiding up in the ceiling like a rat. I see. How? I can't believe you came back here. How foolish. Do you want to become a part of me that badly? The observer didn't pick him up at all. I haven't eaten a soul in a long while, so I am hungry. He's growing each time we see him. I still think he should have been in his big form normally. So I think I said this one time in the past. I think it would have been a better, tell me, this is just my opinion, and you might say it's good that I'm not writing Tower of God because of opinions like this, but in my opinion, it would have been a better character thing if Ruck started, like, the first time we saw Ruck in Season 1, he was in this tiny form. And then, sometime with a fight reveal, we first see his big thing. Where we see, like, the tiny form is his actual form, because Ruck is still a young ref raiser or something, and then he has some sort of ability to temporarily make him into the form of an adult ref raiser or something like that. And then he just gets formed back to his young form, because Ruck is probably still quite young for a ref raiser, I assume. I just feel like going from tiny to big is better than going from big to tiny and then almost never returning back to big. The only reason Siu does the small thing to begin with is because small Ruck is way easier to draw. I may not be able to satisfy my hunger with you alone, but you're a very unusual soul. I'm going to enjoy this meal. Why is she an unusual soul? Because she doesn't have a soul? I always keep on telling how Miseng's eyes are soulless. What, is that because she's an unusual soul? Well, well. It looks like there's going to be a feast for a dinner. You disgusting pig. Rachel, the lighthouse. Got it. Bum! You awake! Bum! Rachel! It's a good thing I found you before the fight started. Rachel! Bum, when did you wake up? Ruck, how are you feeling? Like this almost doesn't look like the Ruck we know. Like this body looks super weird. Did we ever see Ruck like shirtless? Because I feel like this shirtless Ruck looks super weird. I think I'm okay now. Too bad I won't be able to devour her. Do you follow Rachel here again? Why do you keep following her when she doesn't want to see you? You sure are obsessive. Stay out of this. It doesn't involve you. Yura! How did he suddenly get this strong? Rachel, we agreed that whoever won the duel on the hidden floor would get the second fawn, right? But it looks like we both ended up losing. And Dorsey was right. I should have never brought you to the hidden floor. Ultimately, Kun ended up like that because of my choice. So let's make sure nothing like this ever happens again. Oh yeah, you made that bet, I guess. Wait. Yeah, you made that bet. No. The bet was on the floor of death, not on the hidden floor. The bet was on the hidden floor, on the floor of death. Huh? Am I mistaking something here? They made a bet to see like who could get the thing that the guys wanted on the floor of death, and the winner of that bet on the floor of death would get the second floor. So why is he now saying that there would be a duel on the hidden floor? The bet was about the floor of death, not the hidden floor. Let's decide that's right here. Decide it? I want to fight you here, and we will end everything between us. So this is the peak moment in the story where people were thinking, so this, the highlight of season 2, will be Rachel's death. Before the hidden floor, after the floor of death, they made a bet between themselves. I thought that bet was at the start of the floor of death, because they were like together with one of these. I don't remember the names because they are completely irrelevant to me right now. But these guys who were the rulers of the floor of death, one of them said you need to free the other ruler that has been captured by Hell Joe, and basically they said whoever, like the bet between Bam and Rachel was who frees them first. Wasn't that the bet? Why does Machete look so freaking thin? Like, she needs bigger hips. I don't know, this looks like a very bad proportion. Oh no. Machete style spear skill. Frescuemos. Trying to electrocute me. It's been a long time since I fought a spear master. Come on then. Princess, please aim a bit better. Sorry, I didn't think it would hit you. I'm so sorry. Would you like me to bow to you? No, Princess, that's not what I meant. You must be blind. Physical boost. Shinsu Piercer. Ding. What are you after? Season 3 Machete hip stuff. Why are you guys so down bad for Machete, man? Stick to one. Stick to your Hwaryun. By the way, after looking at Hwaryun in the new Tower of God game coming out, and also back with some anime clips, I feel like anime and game Hwaryun got immensely buffed in the boob department compared to Webtoon Hwaryun. Because whenever I saw her in the Webtoon, her breasts didn't look that big. But in the anime, I completely misremembered, but in the anime and now in some game art, for some reason she looks really big. Like, wait, what's the Tower of God game called? This one. Like, look at Hwaryun! Let me take off the filter for a second. Look at Hwaryun! When did she have, like, badonkadonks like that? When did Hwaryun have badonkadonks like that? I don't remember Hwaryun having badonkadonks like that. I don't remember that. That doesn't seem canon to me. Like, Yuri is way smaller, but she also looks like very different compared to a manga webtoon part. Not even talking about Endorsi also seems to have been slightly buffed. I don't mind though. I don't mind either, but like I want consistent size. But at least we see that Data Mashard, Data Kun Masheni Zahard, and Kun Masheni Zahard. There was some growth in the time where she went from the Hell Train to now. There was some growth. There was some growth. But that's enough talk about boobs. That's enough talk about them. Let's get back to chapter 312. You act like you're attacking me, but you just keep sacrificing your own troops. You haven't put up a real fight this whole time. Is there something you need to tell me in secret? You finally figured it out. You people from the Har family are always so slow. So what are you going to all this trouble to just tell me? I really tried on that last attack, but you're just so damn strong. Hey kid, my father sent 3 orders to the altar a week ago. Orders? Yes, one order was sent in secret, and the other was an order for us. Annihilate FUG. And the last one was completely kill all regulars on the Hell Train. Theo really loves revealing Endorsi and cover Aquarian skin. What I saw on... I mean, yes, Endorsi still has like the side arm part here revealed, but it like Huaryun shows a lot of cleavage here, and also like the what's the name, Setai Kyoto Setai Kyo Setai Kyo Kyoraku. No. Absolute territory. What's the absolute territory thing? But what is the name from it in Japanese again? Setai Roiki. Setai Roiki. Refers to the area of the bare skin in the gap between over-knee socks and a skirt or shorts. Look at this Setai Ryoki that she has. And Endorsi looking clean as well, but Endorsi is more with the entire tights. Man, I would probably play this game when it comes out. I might play it on stream even, to show you my gacha pulls or something. CU covers Huaryun in Webtoon, but in games Huaryun is almost always in revealing clothes. Probably because, like, the Webtoon is obviously the main story, and in games, if like they want to advertise characters in the games because it's gacha games and you need to pull for them, and the people from the games know that you guys like Huaryun, right? So they obviously make her more revealing, so that you are going to spend money to pull for those Huaryun cards. Yo, really? Why would Zahar want the regular stats? What reason would I have to go this far? Just to lie. Nah. The troops are already gathering at the last train stop. Of course, rankers can interfere in the business of regulars, but the military seems to have found some kind of solution. As far as I know, someone that FUG values very highly is currently riding the Hell Train. You can't let that boy be put in danger, can you? How did you? I'm surprised, Bum. You getting angry at me? You never got angry at me, no matter what happened before. You must be angry because of Kun, right? Rachel. But Bum, you have no clue. He tormented me for a long time. I simply got the revenge on him that he deserved. I mean, yes, Rachel, you are correct. You are correct. And I am personally not mad about you attacking Kun or doing that to Kun, like installing that time bomb or something inside of him, because you are an enemy of Kun. You were smart. That was a smart decision to do. But Bum is like allowed to be mad about you, even if you got revenge. I'm just competing to climb the tower like everyone else here. So why are you getting angry? Because Kun is on his team. He's allowed to get angry for his team. Rachel, I just can't understand you. That's right. You would never be able to understand me. You have everything. A strong body, mind, and even the destiny to have been chosen for everything. That's why you're different from me. You'll never ever understand me. So what if I killed Kun? I competed fair and square, just like everyone else. You'll never feel desperate. That's why you can act like you have friends. You don't know how desperate I feel. Rachel, I didn't come here to hear your excuses. Those are not excuses. Like, those are facts. Bum, you are entirely gifted. You are gifted with everything. And Rachel is like an ordinary person. Like, Rachel is like us, the readers. Oh, yes, 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 yes. Wait, Rin, stop talking. Stop. You spoily fucky. Do I have saved? Endorse. No. I don't have the panel saved, I think. Where is it? Shouldn't be that up. We did the Who Are You in Tower of God test for like this new game that's going to come out. And wait. Let me save it and pull it in. Or I can just show it here. Let's go eat something after the test. The explorer of the new possibilities. Endorse the heart. I first timed the thing and got endorse the heart. It's fate. I told you guys. I am fated to be with endorse. And you guys want to know who Rin got on his first time with the test? As the founder of her defense force, it was obviously right that Rachel would be the character Rin would get. As the founder of the Rachel defense force, it was very obvious that Rin would get Rachel as his character on this personality test. No, the truth has to be said. Rin apparently is like Rachel, but he denies being the founder of her defense force. Rin is our boy who is really there for for Rachel. Did you, Violent, did you do this personality test already? Or did you not do it? Wait, let me send the link in... Let me send the link in the chat so that you can do it yourself if you want to check out which character you are. And then you can tell us as well what your results are. Because like there's this new Tower of God gacha game coming out called Tower of God New World from Netmarble. They are like advertising it more and more and stuff. And one of the advertisements is a Tower of God, which character are you quiz. And this is the link to it. So, if you want to check out which Tower of God character you are, I think that the selection of characters is quite limited to only like the characters who are going to appear in the story at the beginning. Or like only the characters here that are being advertised in the story. But there are still some characters that you would maybe like to get and some characters that you maybe don't want to get. So I will be interested in hearing what character you got from this test. I came here to get revenge as Kun's companion. Revenge? You? Why? I just competed with him fairly. Why am I the bad one here? I mean, it makes sense, Rachel. You're kind of mess. I mean, you're right for killing Kun. That's completely fair. You're completely fair for killing Kun. But you have to be expected his teammates are going to come after you. That's right. Everyone hates me. Only me. They only call me a bad person. Don't be ridiculous. What's the difference between you people and me? I was just unlucky. I haven't done anything wrong. So right till the very end. You still have no idea what you've done wrong. If you hurt someone, you get punished for it. That's the fair rule that you're talking about, right? Why do you think you're the only one that rule doesn't apply to? Don't be ridiculous. Just don't be ridiculous. Why did you punish me? You stole everything from me. Why would you? What right do you have? Let's end this now. Rachel? How much do you know? Enough to know that you people need that boy. But the problem isn't that I know this. What? The real problem is my father has noticed. The forces under my father's direct command have already quickly taken action. Floor of testing. Oh, so Hansung Yu's floor. My. The blind fish sure is jumping around a lot this morning. It looks like we have a very important guest. This must be the end of the line for me. Jahad family messenger, Rancor, Red Brobia. The flow of the test, total supervisor Hansung Yu. Get down and listen to the command of the Great King, as well as trying to hide the identity of an irregular in the tower. A sin that you reported falsely to the government after manipulating that he was dead. It is a sin that you should not do as a supervisor involved in the examination process. You have committed such a serious sin, so you'll now be sentenced to death. He obviously won't die. Hansung Yu is also not going to die. Hansung Yu is probably going to kill the random character, or I don't know, somebody else is going to appear who's going to help Hansung Yu. Stay. Stay back. Yeah. She definitely has something. I can't see what it is, but I can sense it. Blue shield. If that's the case, Shinsu Black Hole Sphere. Orb. It's gone. Oh, and Dorsey is fighting against White here. I'm a Noxa Heart. Hey, I'm your auntie. My character is your little auntie. This Shinsu is such a nuisance. At least you're not Rachel. I mean, I like Rachel. So I still don't understand. Like, you really agreed with everything that was standing there for Rachel. Because the thing that they say about Rachel are fitting for almost everybody outside of, everybody reading the story. Most readers would be a Rachel. Most readers are a Rachel. It's fast and I can't predict its movements. Not even I've seen this kind of Shinsu before. Is that all you've got? I expected a Slayer like you to be super strong, but I guess you're not. She got these hard arrows. You sure talk big for someone who's being helped by a guide, princess. Although even I'm disappointed in myself right now too. So what does it say about Anak? Like, because Rachel's like you... No, I don't even remember what those things said. I completely already forgot the descriptions for Rachel and Dorsey. I just think that both of them made sense for Rin and me. This guide is studying my moves and telling her what to do in advance using that observer. I can't believe this. She even started seeing things on the train. Bong Bong. Oh, Beta also helping out. There's another one. Did she summon him here using that item? How dare you use me a living ignition weapon. Like this. Is this all you came through the tower for, Rachel? I told you not to leave and to just stay there with me. I really felt the happiest when we were there together. And yet all you want to do after coming so far is hurt and trick people to climb the tower. Why did you try to kill Kun? He had nothing to do with you climbing the tower. Bum, that's stupid. Why are both of them so stupid right now? Kun had everything to do with her climbing the tower. Kun is another person currently trying the tower. A rival. So everything to do with Rachel. So it only makes sense that Rachel is going to attack him and try to kill him. It's only fair. But Rachel, it also makes sense for Bum to go after you if you hurt his partner. It only makes sense. Both of you are acting so stupid right now. Is this like the irregular stupidity or something? Why did you do that? Why? 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 I can't do this anymore. I really can't understand you anymore. I don't care anymore whether or not you climb the tower. But don't ever show yourself again to the people who matter to me. If anything like this ever happens again, I may really have to kill you. Oh, so you don't kill her even though she technically did kill Kun. You're still going to leave her. Oh, I feel like the readers were so mad about this. Violet, you were weekly at the time already, right? Like, did you read some comment or something? Do you know if the community was mad that Bum didn't actually kill Rachel? I know that many people want to kill Rachel all the time, but like, if there's like a prime opportunity like this, I feel like it's just thrown away. Actually, I would be way more sad about Rachel's death here compared to Arc Raptors and Princess death. Because Rachel's death would actually matter to the story. Rachel! Rachel! Bye now. I hope we never meet again. You really are glowing. You've always told me I was like a shining star to you, but I knew you're the one destined to shine like a star someday, not me. I was just destined to look at you shining from a place in the dark forever. I was afraid of that destiny. That's just an excuse. But you don't know anything. In fact, no one here knows anything about you. I'm the only one who knows about you. Not mad, but a bit angry for a day or two, but most people were mad, if I recall correctly. Not mad, but a bit angry for a day or two. Most people were mad, if I recall correctly. So you yourself were a bit angry, but most people were mad. Are you curious, Bomb? Don't you want to know why you were trapped in that cave? The death penalty? Too bad. I want to try a lot more coffees. I guess this is my last cup of coffee. My last cup of coffee. My last cup. Last cup of coffee. Here it is. This is my last cup of coffee. But this is really a cool panel. If the SSSK wasn't there, there would be a really, really good wallpaper. Stay. Who says it's the last? Oh, there she is. There they are. It's been a while, Hansung. The character I got spoiled on because of the gacha game. Evankel is here. You're back. Back? You mean Lord Evankel? How dare you enter my floor and try to harm my servant? You've either lost your minds, ruler of Evankel's hell. I carry the floor of the tests. Or you think you can beat me, huh? High ranker, ranked number 60. We have enough of Last Cup of Coffee, by the way. I don't need to hear the entire song. I just remember that I have a song in my favorite list on Spotify that's called Last Cup of Coffee. So that was just perfect timing. This is the first time we see a ranking in that system. We always just heard high ranker this, high ranker that. But with Evankel, it's the first time that we see ranked number 60. So I guess many people started thinking about, okay, if Evankel is number 60, what place are people like Yuri, Masheni, and Hansung Yu? Because Hansung Yu obviously is lower, but is Hansung Yu in the top 100? I don't know. Top 100 ranker. Evankel! After brutally murdering the former ruler of the test floor chosen by Jahad, he's been the ruler of this place. An aggressive, unpredictable high ranker that even disobeyed the orders of the king. I heard you ignored Lord Zahard's order to report to him, and ran away somewhere far away, never to return. Ah, that's right. Now I'm back, although I didn't go to Lord Zahard, of course. Such impertinence! I have come to deliver the orders of the king. Stop messing around and show me the greatest respect that you can. If I cared about that stuff, I wouldn't have killed the ruler of this place and stolen his throne, would I? Hansung is not even a high ranker, and Evan and Yuri's rank was revealed years ago. Was it? Was it? I know that both of them were called high rankers, but their ranks as well? Because obviously I know that they have been called high rankers, but I don't remember like seeing those numbers. If I care about that stuff, I wouldn't have. Yeah, okay. In a blog post to chapters. Oh. Ah, I guess. Yeah, Rin misremembering stuff here. You're the one who should be respectful towards me, the ruler of this floor. I mean, if you want to pay respect to me, your life should be enough. What? That's enough, Evankel. You may be a high ranker and the ruler of this place, but it's not right to treat a messenger from the king like that. Who are you? I'm Tinker Yolch, a faithful servant of Caliban, the commander of the 4th Squadron under the direction command of the Jahad family. Ranker Tinker Yolch. Yuri top 500, Evan top 200. Okay. So are like the top 100 ranker. So like are high rankers like the first 1,000? Or how big is like the list of high rankers? Does she mean that favors human collector? Has he joined Zahard's army? I don't care who you work for. If you people are here to kill my subordinates, then I just have to kill you. So either screw off or die. Those are your two choices. No, she's blurping. Don't blurp! No! Don't blurp! I guess you don't intend to screw off. Still funny that the item guy is so much higher ranked than Yuri. High ranker is top 1,000. Top 1% of all rankers. So if 1,000 is 1%, I need to time it 100 is, which is quick maths, which means there are 100,000 rankers? So will there always be 100,000 rankers, or is the number of rankers going to increase? Like if a new person reaches the height of rankers, is it that if somebody is stronger than ranker 100,000, then that ranker is going to get pushed out, loses ranker title, and somebody else gets in there, or is the number just going to increase? Blah, 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 blah. Do you think you can stop with me with those petty tricks? Whoosh. Wow. I can't believe you managed to block that attack. Who's that behind you? You're sharper than I thought. You notice that I'm controlling the Shinsu. I guess you're not just a lunatic like the rumors say. It's an honor to meet you, Evankel. Second servant of Caliban in the 4th Squadron of the Royal Guards. High ranker Yolker. So I'm wondering if this is a missed opportunity in my opinion. If they just revealed that Evankel is number 60, it would have been way better to include the number for a character like Yolker as well, so that we can have obviously I understand the thing if the number was just like high ranker rank 666, the people would be like, he's way lower than Evankel. That's not even a challenge for Evankel. But then again, I don't know. So you're Caliban? No, Caliban isn't here. He has some important business at the last station of the Hell train. What? You mean he sent you numbskulls to face me and went off to the place where the regulars hang out? Well, that's because no one expected you to show up here, Evankel. Still, it's okay. We're more than capable of handling you on our own. I feel like from this point on, whenever you introduce high rankers, their rank should be included. I think that should be the case. I don't know why it wouldn't be. More than enough? The last station. You know who I am, and yet you dare say that? Okay, fire control. I know you have the power of the ancients, but there are 2 high rankers, myself included, and around 30 rankers in the floating castle over there. 30? Wow. Am I supposed to be impressed? Yo, fire elephant! Fire elephant! The fire elephant! Look at the fire elephant! I'm going to show you just how meaningless that number is in the face of my power. Lord Evankel! It's so noisy that I can't get any sleep. You sound like a hormonal teenager. Mr. Administrator. That's weird. That's not the administrator. At least that's not the administrator I remember. Yeah, the ancient stuff. Yeah, we know ancient stuff with Frax, who is a descendant of that. People who can control the elements, so that's the fire elephant. Fire elephant! Imagine a fire elephant! Wasn't the administrator on the floor of tests? Wasn't it a turtle? I thought it was a giant turtle. Because those don't look like the eyes that we saw in Season 1 with Bam. Like, wait, let me go to administrator. Power. No. Let's go to... Was this thing? No, right? I think that could have been the thing. Season... Power of God, Season 1, Floor Administrator. Don't spoil yourself. Yeah, I didn't see that much. Yeah, in the anime it looked like this. Like, I remember those eyes very clearly. Yeah, like this. It looked like this. I think we only saw that panel. I think we only saw that. I thought that was a turtle. That looked like a turtle, and for now it's some sort of eel. Because Tower of God for some reason loves their eels. They always love eels. Do eels have like special symbolism in Korean culture? I don't know, eels are cool, I guess. Why would eels be cool? Yo, it's Ho! When everything was still bright and cheerful. Oh, now we saw it actually. We saw the circlings. I'm not emoting. You're emoting. Liar. For some reason, I just thought like this was like a stylistic choice of showing something. I don't know why, but I felt like there was a turtle. But apparently it's not a turtle. Look at... Okay. Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. But for some reason, Bum's eyes here looked like they were AI generated. Bum's eyes looked like they were AI generated. It's so noisy that I can't get any sleep. You've made a big mistake by disrupting my sleep with all this noise and stirring up trouble on the level you're supposed to be managing. As of today, you guys are fired! Administrator! Fired? Please, no! No! Teleportation. So this is the warp gate. Where does it lead to? I'm not sure about that, but it seems like the administrator is trying to take us somewhere. Perhaps to the last station. So it's just a short trip. He didn't have to go so far as to fire us. That was such a sweet job. Maybe it means that we'll never be able to come back. And you got yourself fired for messing around like that. Hey, don't say that or it might come true. Anyway, we need to start our journey now. The Hell Train. White getting his ass kicked. This is so annoying. I want to just devour you without any trouble. I'll just have to kill half of you. White! You. Why are you alone? I have a favor to ask of you. A favor? Have you suddenly decided you'd like me to devour you? Sorry, but I don't eat filthy souls like yours. I know. I came looking for you because I've wanted to ask you for this favor from the very start. You noticed that I've started seeing things even on the train, right? So, based on what I've seen, we will end up facing an enormous challenge at the very last station. I'll help you find your last clone. In exchange, lend us the power to get through the crisis, Slayer White. What? What did you just say, Rachel? I said, don't you want to know the reason that you were trapped in that cave? But how? You said you didn't know anything. I was lying. I didn't want to tell you the truth. Do you think you were born to come here? Do you think you were born to come here, defeat Jahad, and become the hero that would change this tower? No, Bum, you weren't born for that. You weren't born to save this tower. You're a monster. Born to curse this tower and devour everything. Aline always called you a monster. Rachel, you... How? That's all I'll tell you for today. So long, Mr. Traveler. Too bad, Bum. Now you have a reason to keep chasing after me when you don't even like me. Rachel! Bum! Twinkle, twinkle. Damn it, they got away. Rachel? How do you know my mother? Several months later, the alley leading to the last station. That's why I hurt her so much? Saying something after I was lying is crazy. I was lying! Did you think I was telling the truth? I was lying the entire time! I never cared about you to begin with. That's why you hate her? I still don't get why you hate her. Because she knows stuff? You hate her? Because she's now telling Bum the truth, even though we're still not really sure if it is the truth? Or because she says, like, now you have a reason to chase me? Me, don't follow me. Oh, you don't want to follow me anymore? I'll make you follow me then. Is that enough reason to hate her? Rachel is like a normal teenage girl. Ever heard about hormones? She's a leech on Bum's skin for sure. You ever heard of this phenomenon? It's like actually something you find in our world a lot. Whenever there's a girl and there are like boys like trying to like get closer to her or something, she might not give them the time of the day. But when they don't spend time with her anymore and are like, I don't really want to become closer to you anymore, the woman feels like something is missing. Because she did not care about them when they were trying to get closer to her, but she does care about getting the attention. Like, that's a very normal thing for women. It's also for human. I'm saying for humans. It's actually a very common thing for humans. Because I feel like it's the same for men. If they get a lot of attention and then the person giving them the attention stops giving it, they will obviously feel like something is missing. I like that something. Even though I did not want them as my boyfriend or something, I still like the attention. Pyro almost cancelled himself. Nowadays you can get cancelled for everything. Power of God, am I right? How do you know, Mother? So it's still... By the way, I feel like this gives further proof to my theory that Rachel knew Arlene, like, personally. Or maybe she read, like, a diary or something. She could have also just read a diary. But I would like the idea of her having met her personally a bit more than just having read the diary. Oh, we're seeing Shibisu and Hats. And some sort of sleeping bag. I don't know what that is supposed to be. Isn't this awesome, Hats? We're on our way to meet our good old friends. I'm so proud of us for being there to greet them before anyone else. I don't think we'll be the first ones here. There. Huh? Is someone already there? Yeah, quite a few people from the looks of it. I have a bad feeling about this. What the hell is this sort of Mandragora looking bullshit? $315. 315. Who are all those guys? There are so many. Judging from the symbols on the warships, they must be regulars with families backing them. In order to maintain fairness among the Tengrid family's members, regulars may form teams and be sponsored and supported by a family. However, some side effects of this include families taking advantage of regulars in order to meddle in their business. I think I've seen that skull symbol before. The ever-curious Levi. I hear he's one of the few regulars being sponsored by a Jahad family. The ever-curious Levi? Holy shit! Why are those guys all rushing over here in droves? I'm not sure. Maybe they're heading for the same destination as us. You mean they're going to the last station? But why? The train is almost finished now anyway. Well, I don't know for sure. I just get that feeling. We'll have to look into this more carefully. 3 orders 7. Warship Rest Area Station. Dock number 3. I'm exhausted. This sure was a long flight. We're almost late for the meeting. I'm telling you, our captain would jump off a bright if our sponsors told him to. We don't have a choice. It's thanks to them that we've been able to live like this. Well, that's true. Dock number 3, humans disembarking. It looks like a bunch of half-witted amateurs are climbing a tower of the support of the families. Not gonna lie, the symbol looks edgy. A lot of things in Tower of God looks edgy. Even the Jahad 3 eyes look hella edgy. Look at the symbol with the red beard and the human face. Hideous. Alright, keep your eyes peeled. Tell me if you find out why they're heading for the last station. Alright, I'll help you out since you bought me that honey. Does Hats have a new sword? This somehow looks like a new sword again. Verdi, how are things in your end? Hey, this is me, your special correspondent Verdi. Long time no see, everyone. Verdi, just be normal. The regulars over here have disembarked. Wow, they're all furries. There must be a crew composed only of furries. It's this Donhei. Donhei? Donhe? What's a Donhe? Their symbol is an ear against a green background. I'm not a light bearer, so it will be difficult to search, but they must be a damn big crew, huh? The Ace team may be very powerful. Hehe. That was Special Correspondent Verdi. Yeah, thanks, Verdi. Why is everyone on our team so weird? His Ignition Sword, NHS arc. His Ignition Sword. Oh yeah, the thing we didn't get him see to use, right? Or did we see him use the sword before? Because I still feel like we got robbed in the NHS arc. I wanted to see Huts versus the Arya guy. To, Huts versus the Arya guy with Huts winning. To just show regular people are capable of defeating people from the Tangred families. That would have been a great thing, but instead we got Run there. And Run just showing, I'm a direct descendant, you are not a direct descendant, so I'm stronger. I would have loved Hut's moment way more compared to Run just saying, haha, my blood is better than your blood. Like, what is the message supposed to be? That's like super stupid. Give Huts the moment. Nobody would have been angry if Huts won against an Arya family member. People would have just been more hyped. It doesn't look like Benny's crew stopped at the station. Shoot. Should we wait to get some information from those guys, or... Huts was able to keep up with a princess, though. Yes, in Season 1. But, that doesn't change my thing that I would have much more preferred Huts versus the Arya guy compared to Run versus the Arya guy. Versus a princess in NHS? He was fighting against a princess in NHS? Also, oh yeah, he was fighting against Shilial or Lilial, I'm not remembering which one. But that was more like a play fight, right? Because there was not a serious thing. Like, Shilial was not really taking him that serious. The problem to begin with, you know what? I'm going to say this. Run feels like he was meant to replace Huts. It feels like Run was only meant to replace Huts. You know what? What was the dynamic of Huts in Season 1? Huts was this really strong regular who has no connections to the 10 families and just with his own training. And then he instantly started having disagreements with Kun from the 10 great families and also with Anak. Because Huts and Anak did not get along that well. And then Season 2 came. And you know who was there? Run. And you know what Run's dynamic was? Not getting along with Anak well. The same thing that Huts was known for. I'm walking in and immediately hearing some slammers, Limao. Yo, noisy boy. Nah, Run's fights are really cool. Can't wait to see them in anime. I mean, they're cool, and many people are going to like him, but I still feel like the story wouldn't have been different without him. I don't know. Like, everything you sent Run to do else, I feel like it would have been cooler if you just made it like Huts do the stuff. I feel like I just don't like that Seo keeps on introducing more and more characters, making other characters we have known in the past completely irrelevant. Because while Run was cool while he got introduced now in Season 2, he already fell into irrelevance in the later part of Season 2. He already became quite irrelevant in the later parts of Season 2, and now, in Season 3, I heard he's still completely irrelevant. Because Siu doesn't know how to handle his characters. He has way too many characters to handle. Doesn't look like Benny's crew stopped at the station. Shoot, should we wait to get some information from those guys, or... Where are you going, Huts? I'm going to go ask those guys where they're going. Hold on, Huts. We should wait for them to give them away some information. It would be quicker to just ask him with my sword. Then you'll probably stir up all kinds of trouble. Shut up. You're just weird with the pill thing. Now, I mean, knowing that it's not really a physical pill, but just Shinsu in the form of a pill, I have come to terms with it a bit more. But I still would have liked more if instead of like Shinsu, like instead of a pill, he just would have like covered his body into Shinsu and absorbed it. That would have been better than eating a pill. Because like the process of forming the pill and eating it seems weird to me. If you just have the area surrounding you, I feel like that would be cooler. Who are you? What are you doing here? The name's Huts. Sorry to interrupt your break time. I look like Bum with a bit of longer hair. But if you don't answer what I'm about to ask you, I'll cut your heads off. Kun. 1 month earlier. What? You think there's a way for us to wake Kun up again? Yeah. What should we do? First of all, I've almost finished analyzing his current state. I was doing some research and it turns out this is a rare ability that appears in direct descendants. Guys who are skilled at handling ice can sometimes break out of the state themselves, but his ability appeared because he was faced with a sudden emergency, so he won't be able to do that. But in the ancient chronicles, there's a case where someone in that state managed to wake up again after being warmed up by the flame of the Yeon family. The Yeon family? You mean that flamethrower girl? We can ask Iwat for help, but it's not as easy as it sounds. The Yeon family record in the ancient records refers to Woon Yeon, a very famous ranker. There's a good chance that it will be impossible with a regular's powers. Plus, the lady in your group is still too far below us to arrive here yet. Which is why I would like you to introduce you guys to that ranker, Woon Yeon. He's actually a member of the Wolhike Song at the moment. I'm sure he'll do me a favor if I ask him. Really? Of course, meeting him yourself would be the best. I'll arrange a meeting between you guys and Woon Yeon. Turtle! This is perfect, Rock. Yeah, although I'm not exactly wishing him for it to wake up. Yeah, shut up, Rock. Rin, you called Endorsi a Tsundere, right? You know who's the actual Tsundere in the story? It's Rock. Endorsi, if you compare those two characters, Rock is a Tsundere and Endorsi is a normal character. Rock is way more Tsundere than any other character in the entire story. Just wait a bit longer, Kun. I'll wake you up again. Ah, that feels so much better. Ooh. Why does the freaking train imitate the seasons like this? Why does the train have to be hot in the summer? It's a good thing we found this big swimming pool at least. Imo, this is one of Siu's bigger missteps. Which one are you talking about? Rock's character? Or Kun being alive? Or not showing more of Endorsi's bathing suit? Or Hwaryun? Anyway, I didn't like the aftertaste of the last battle. I think Rachel escaped. Plus, White disappeared with her. He sure didn't seem like he was going to run away. I still don't understand why he suddenly disappeared. Hwaryun, you were the first one down there. Do you know anything about this? Nope. Why do you suspect me? Isn't it obvious? Because you're both an FUG. Woon Yeon moving importance away from Yehua. I mean, that's standard Siu. I mean, I can agree with you that's a misstep, but that's a misstep that he keeps on doing whenever a new character gets introduced. Like, he introduces characters at first, and suddenly he introduces stronger versions, but later. Like, what's another example? Okay, let's go through the different examples. Season 1 and Season 2. Wangnan was just the Shibisu of the season 2 arc. Or like at the beginning, when you had Team Sweet and Sour with the laugh test and everything. Wangnan was just a Shibisu. Yihua is just an Endorsee. Then we have Arc Raptor, who is just like a Huts kind of guy. And we have Prince, who is... I don't know, Prince is completely irrelevant, don't care. And we have... what's his name? The Devil's Right Arm guy, who is basically a rock. Like, the Season 2 characters that got introduced felt like very, very close to the characters we knew from Season 1. They have different backstories and goals. But once again, this is just the thing of, hey, you have this big problem, and your solution would be Yihua. Yihua is in your party, that's great, but she's way further down the tower, and she's still probably not strong enough to do this. She probably needs to train a lot before we can rescue Kun like that. Well, but you know what? We don't need to waste the time and character progression for Yihua. We can just use that random character we have never heard of before. And I'm conveniently very acquainted with him as well, so I can arrange the meeting already. I don't know. I felt like this would have given Yihua good character development opportunities to control her flames even better, growth in rescuing Kun as well. So it's quite convenient that this random character out of nowhere now exists. And then also that Yuri is already in contact with him and is just going to arrange the meeting. It's quite convenient. Tell me the truth. You're hiding something, aren't you? Why was Ori gone when I got down there? I have no idea what happened. That's exactly my problem, Pyro. You spelled it out perfectly. Yeah, I don't know. I understand where you're coming from. That little chump. I haven't trusted her since the first time we met. Where's Miseng? She's training by herself. She wants to get stronger to avenge her companions. That's good to hear. I actually gave her a pretty decent item as a present. A decent item? Yeah, you know, Princess and Dorsey. Hey, I told you not to speak to me when I'm washing up. This is more important than that. White's final clone has vanished. What? Boing, boing. The train, residence of the God of Guardians. Sir, you're back. Yes, sir. You keep coming to see me, even though I told you you're strong enough not to need training from me anymore. Are you really feeling okay? Yes, sir, I'm fine. I still haven't managed to take out the second form properly. I want to do it no matter what before I leave the train. I guess I don't have a choice then. I'll fight you again today. Thank you. Rachel, maybe what you said is true. Maybe you really are just an extremely ordinary person, and I'm a monster. But I don't care. No matter what people call me. No matter what my destiny may be. I'm here, and I'm going to get stronger for the people who matter to me. Pyro, what's the last station like? Last station? Yeah, I'm curious. Well, it's a cool place. Don't worry, there won't be any serious dangers once we arrive at the station. The last station is divided into two areas. Unlike the other area, even those who aren't ticketers can enter the area shaped like a disc. And the regulars who have cleared the whole tower stay in a world-class hotel, receiving the best treatment imaginable. Just so you know, the guy in charge of the station, his name is Lee Xiaowun, and apparently he was a really successful regular. I think he arrived at the station after losing his legs on a train or something. Now I think the control of the station is divided up between his adopted son and daughter. Okay, 3 new characters that we have not met yet. But they... I wanted to say that they kind of look similar to Hockney, but they don't. I just think Hockney wore a similar shirt once in the past. His cute daughter runs a massive bar, and the beer there is insanely good. Stop drinking so much, Bodo. It's not good for your health. Have you thought about what you're gonna do when you get off the train, Hockney? I'm not sure for now. I'm not sure. For now, I'll keep following Bum around and try to find a piece of my picture. I see. Man, I couldn't have imagined a more insane journey. I hope everyone makes it to the end safely. They probably will. You lunatic! Die! Jahad, Spectral dance. Ethan. Whoosh. Answer me. Why are you people heading for the last station? I'll kill you if you don't answer me. We received an order from our sponsors. They told us to annihilate all the tickets on the train. The guys on the train now must have broken a major rule. What? From what I hear, since joining Force Refugee and taking control of the train, they've been wandering around the train like they own the place. We even got a signal to destroy them. Jahad's rankers are already gathering to annihilate the refugee conspirators, and I think the regulars said we should deal with them. Everyone in the Hell train right now is going to die. Somewhere on the tower. High-speed warship in Jahad's army. Nyeh. Beginning optical recognition. Nyeh. 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 Authentication complete. Nyeh. Do you wish to set course? Set the speed to the highest level possible, and take us to the last station of the Hell train. Yes, sir. The symbol of Kelvin. This isn't going to be easy even for me. 52nd floor of the tower. Jahad's army 4th squadron. Kelvin's warship. We're going to see Kelvin now. Rhapsody. Captain of the 4th squadron. Kelvin. What an appropriate piece for this mission. So why only this? Why only Captain of the 4th Squadron Kelvin and not Captain of the 4th Squadron Kelvin? High Ranker Kelvin. Rank 69. Give me more. Just tell me more. We already know that Kelvin is strong. The last station. Megadome City, Sawfish. Regulars on the train right now are guilty of teaming with FUG to take over the train and manipulate it to get to the top of the tower. It is a serious unforgivable crime which violates the rules of the tower. Megadome open to rankers. Reception from the outsiders. Reception room for outsiders. So in order to make an example of them and prevent anything like this from happening again, the Jahad family wants to have them arrested and punished for their crime. We also need your cooperation as the ruler of the station. What exactly do you need? Ruler of the last station, Lee Xiaoun. First, let our advance guards stay here. The same goes for rankers and regulars who have been ordered to come here. And when the train arrives in a month, don't open the station's dock. If they enter the station, we rankers won't be able to touch them. Although it won't happen if they do manage to get into the station, work with the regulars to hunt them down and hand them over. Although it won't happen if they do manage to get into the station, work with the regulars to hunt them down and hand them over to us. Although it won't happen, if they do manage to get to the station, work with the regulars to hunt them down and hand them over to us. I just read this like 3 to 4 times, and only now the last one made sense. But this station is an area for regulars. I know, but this isn't a request, it's a direct order from the Royal Army. The bubble really tripped you up, Lord. It did, because of the commas. You must be aware that in the worst case scenario, we may seal off this station completely and kill everyone, right? The administrator of this floor is already aware of the situation. We need you to obey this order. Sometimes reading is hard, especially reading out loud. Alright, the last station, episode 1. I thought the last station was floor 52. Didn't it just say floor 52? Or was it that Caliban is still on floor 52? And the last station is floor 44. The beer here is really amazing. I know, right, it's off the hook. Kelvin is on 52, okay. I'm trying to keep up with youngsters nowadays. Jamong. Whoa. Who said you could drink on the job? Are you enjoying yourselves? I mean, Chief. How did it go? He didn't seem to like it, but he accepted it for now. Although we'll have to see what he actually does to know for sure. We'll have to see what he actually does to know for sure. Haha, well, that's great, isn't it? That's way easier than I expected. To be honest, I was worried it might go wrong and we'd get executed when we got back. I can't believe the regulars on the train broke the rules. Well, they did, but even still ordering us to punish them. I have a bad feeling about this. Pyro's IQ is dropping by the minute. The longer the stream goes on, it's harder to read. Imagine reading out loud for already over 2 hours. Oh, wait. I forgot I wasn't. There you see that my IQ keeps on dropping. I accidentally went on Twitter because I completely forgot that I was on stream and not just on Discord call with you guys or something. My IQ is gone. I am done. I am so done. Worrying about the regulars when his own life is online. What a thoughtful man. It almost brings tears to my eyes. Chief! If you want something to take away your stress, nothing beats beer. Have a glass. Order us some snacks too. We're working. Working! Since when have you two been so close anyways? 10 days later, the hell train. Did you find her? Nope. Where the heck did that girl go? White could be around here somewhere. We have to find her no matter what. If White gets his power back, it's all over. I know. Nah. Damn you, engineer. Where the hell did you learn to drive? It's a cute dress, by the way. For the last few days, the train has definitely been moving way more quickly than usual. And White's clone disappeared after you met White. Tell me the truth. You're up to something, aren't you? Do you still not see what's going to happen at the station? Unlike you guys, our specialty isn't seeing fate, but rather the crossroads right in front of us. But even I can sense that something big will go down at the station. Tell me what path you've seen and what you're up to. It's true that I'm the one who made White's clone disappear. I asked her to join forces with White and help us. What? Are you insane? Don't you know how dangerous he is? He may not seem like much now, but if he were to recover his old power... I know, but we need every bit of help that we can get. Besides, the train spell that was binding White is broken. Everything has been a complete mess since Bum returned from the hidden floor. We need another catalyst to bind White before he notices. If the last clone becomes one with White, she may be able to control him to some extent. Now we only seen Calavan's back. I didn't force this on her. Of course it was her own choice. And she wanted to rescue Bum from the crisis I told her about. How serious is this crisis? Well, Jahad has probably noticed Bum's existence. Bum is a threat to Jahad. He'll do whatever it takes to get rid of Bum. What? All because of just one regular? There's a good chance that Jahad's forces have already gathered at the station. That's why I asked the engineer to get the train to the station as soon as possible while their forces are still a bit weaker. Although, even still, there's almost no chance that regulars like us will be able to get past them and escape. But you know this, don't you? As long as you're helping us, this danger concerns you too. There's a chance that you may also get caught up in this battle. How many days till we get there? 1 week. 1 week later. The hell train. The sound of space bursting open. This really is mysterious power. Is that the power of the second form fragments? Yes, but I can still only use a little bit of it. And there's not even a strong chance of it working. Young boy, there's no need to feel discouraged. You wouldn't be able to handle more power than that right now, okay? You know? Viol! Quarian, I have something to tell you. Meet me here, I'll send you the coordinates. Wash up and get changed before you come. And say goodbye to the Guardian. Say goodbye? What? 3 people including Bum, huh? So, why did you call us here? Why does Bum's outfit look so fucking weird? Also, they look like sticks. For some reason, they look way thinner compared to the other times we see them. I have something to tell you. The 3 of you have to take the path I'm about to tell you and lead your teammates out of here. It's the tie. Yeah, the tie is super goofy. And not the good kind of goofy. Oh, yeah. In a few hours from now, we'll arrive at the last station. What? There's supposed to be a while left until we arrive. I asked the assistant engineer to move it faster. Why? You guys won't exactly receive a warm welcome at the last station. You'll probably face the start of the worst possible crisis. Now you guys have to lead. The teams are divided up for you. An escape from the crisis, to be honest. To be honest, I'm not even sure if this is the right path. But it wouldn't hurt to increase our chances at least a little bit, right? What kind of crisis is waiting for us? I'm not sure, but nothing will get in your way more than sitting around and letting your fear build up. Just trust me and do as I say. Do you really intend to obey their request, Father? Handing over the people on the Hell train. The station is an area for regulars only. The last station administrative office. Even if they did break the rules, how can they do this to them? Lee Xiaowon's daughter, Lee Soo-young. I'm absolutely against this. Lower your voice around Dad, Soo-young. Lee Soa. Just be quiet, Soa. Dad, you said yourself this place is a paradise that only regulars could create. You wanted to make a utopia free from competition and outside interference. Why did Huaryan wait so long to say this? Only answer, because Huaryan is nothing more than a plot device. Huaryan is nothing more than a plot device. Because the path that she saw would have only worked if she told Bum in this very moment, probably. The path she saw was saying it only at this point of time and not earlier, because then everybody would have kept on thinking about it and would have gotten nervous, and as she said, fear would have taken over. So only knowing about it quite quickly before the event actually takes place doesn't make them like theorize too much about how dangerous it is. But the point is still, Huaryan is still just a plot device. She could have said this a week ago. But the only thing that I can say is people would have thought about it more and maybe have gotten more nervous. But that's the only downside to telling it more, because people could have also prepared better. Like, you could have had another crash course of training of Yuri for Endorsi and other people, for, I don't know, Evan with somebody else, and with Bum taking it more seriously against the guide, with the train guard or something. I just feel like it's convenient for the plot to only learn it now. The idea was to create a true resting place for regulars on the Hell Train who survived till the end of the competition. I listened to you because I genuinely respected you, Dad. These are all people who faced up against Slayers and whatnot. But there's a difference between facing off against a Slayer, like singular, and facing off against Jahad's army. Because everybody believes FUG are the bad guys. But if they have to face off against Jahad's army, that might be a different thing in their heads. But I know what you mean. I know what you mean, Noisy Boy. If I had known you would give in to a little intimidation like this when I got here, Soo-young, leave now. Dad? I'm now stripping you of your rights as a ruler of the dome. What? I can't leave someone as emotional as you in charge of such a position. Soo-young, just get out before you make things even worse. Damn it. Soo-young, Ryuan. I'm glad you called me, Ryuan. I need you to remember something. Whatever my dad says, make sure you tell me right away. We've got some serious trouble, Soo-young. The train is pulling into the station. What? It's way sooner than we expected. We're here. The last station. Princess Yuri, can you feel it? That guide girl was totally right. I should probably replace you. Look at all of them. There sure are a lot of funny looking ones. Rank C regular, Unisona. Rank C regular, Red Beards. Rank C regular, Pinnacle. Is this guy related to the cucumber? Is this guy related to him? D-ranked regular Moguri. For real. That was fast. Alex. Why the hell are we here so soon? Kong. Trio. The train. Polo. Purple Eye Brothers. Navigator. We really hit pay dirt this time. Oh, please help us. Pinnacle. Okay. Irrelevant characters, irrelevant character. Might be relevant, Devil's left arm? But who is he traveling with? Because Miseng is not with him and Traveler is not with him. But these two are probably the most relevant, I guess. What's up with you guys? D-ranked regular, the ever-curious Levi. I like to ask you, did you get here so soon because you want me to catch you? What a bunch of losers. Behind the station, Squadron 4 Division 2... Squadron 4 Division 2 Advanced Guard. So, I know they said, ever curious Levi. One of the only people sponsored by Jahad, so he should be really powerful. But why should I be scared? I have no reason to be scared of some C rank and D rank regulars. There's no reason. Like, do you know who's on the ship? Do you know who's on the fucking hell train? We have our magician guy, who is literally named as one of the 3-4 strongest characters of like the D rank or C rank area. I'm not sure if it was D rank or C rank. We have Endorsi Jahad, who is now way stronger than beforehand because she got trained by an older sister of hers. We have Bum fucking the 25th because he's just a monster who's probably already comparable to A ranks or something. We have Rak, who can probably at least hold himself against other D ranks. And we have other strong characters like Boro and... what were their name? I don't know, like Sachi was the magician guy. Boro is also really strong. We saw that the pink sleepy girl is also really powerful. Quarion is not weak in himself. And all these... White is also technically on their side. So why should I be scared about all of these regulars? 3rd Regimental Commander, Ranker Misabichi. 3rd Regimental Commander, Ranker Powler. And even if the Rankers chime in, why should I be scared of the Rankers? If the Rankers really enter the fight, do you know what that could mean? Then we have Evan, Yuri, and with Evan and Yuri on our side, which are 2 high rankers, not just rankers. And if also they attack the FUG side of things, we technically also have Karaka. So why the hell should I be scared? Why are they here so soon? 3rd British Commander, Ranker Holly. Ready for battle? 9. Aren't they just FUG lackeys anyway? Water Jelly. Age 23. I wonder, Yuryu. Age 14. Drak. Wake up the train. What's it called, Drak? Yeah, I even before I scrolled down, I was thinking, Yuri's a princess, can't really fight Zahard's army. She's not fighting Zahard's army, she's fighting rankers. She's fighting rankers to protect herself. Because you know what the... Noisy Boy, you know what the command, the order from Jahad was? Kill everyone on the Hell's Train. You know who is on the Hell's Train? Yuri Jahad. So that order also includes killing Yuri Jahad. So she has to fight against them, or should she just let herself get killed? She has to fight, or she's just going to get killed because she's part of the killing order. By the way, even before I saw the name, I was thinking this is another one of the Sleepyhead family, right? Because apparently everybody who's a Fonsical member is just like really, really sleepy. And what the fuck is the advanced ranker? That's the first time we hear it. So is there, like, we have, like, are advanced rankers below top, like, high rankers? High rankers are 1 to 1000 and advanced rankers are like 1001 to 10,000? What's this feeling I have? Isn't Hansung an advanced ranker? No, I think he was, like, you guys called him an ancient ranker. Maybe I'm misremembering and this is just another term. Between ranker and high ranker, 10%. Hey, let me go! Dorian Frog. There are some strong ones. The train. Why so soon? By the way, when I look at this design, she reminds me of Apple, who was part of Kun's team and then betrayed him, together with Rachel and one other member of his team. But you know what? Apple and that other team who was meant to be on Kun's team but then betrayed them together with Rachel, Apple and that other guy, we will probably never see them again. They were just characters there for nothing. I see it, don't make such a fuss. For now, don't report this to the squadron commander and other divisions. Yes, Commander. I was wondering why he would come here to crush some flies himself, but now I see that they're not flies. 2nd Division Commander, High Ranker Chon Hee Ha. They must be muffs at least. Those little twerps. It looks like there are some very strong ones too. Yeah, so you need my help now, huh? I can't believe I've gotten so lucky right before getting off the train. Alright, I guess you might be in the same position, but what other choice do I have now? I respect your condition. Alright, good. I didn't expect things to turn out like this either. But it's time for us to become one again. Oh, the person with the weird closed eye! The person with the weird closed eye? Rip Albelda. Was that her name? I don't even remember her name because she technically was not relevant either. She was relevant for the fight against White the first time, but after that she basically got forgotten as well. Because she was on a train and didn't matter to us. He's just there to give White his power up now. She was always there to give White a power up sometime in the future. It's way sooner than the usual. Did they expect us to be here? That's impossible. The train doesn't have any contact with the outside world. Where else struck? Well, I think he just woke up. That idiot. He still isn't smartened up even after being demoted to company commander. Oh well, I'll stop the train. Gather all the troops. Yes, sir. The last station. 2. Inside the train. Bam! Well, that's a cute dress. So, for Endorsi, they keep on changing clothes, but Mitsing and so on just keep on wearing the same things. I love White. I don't care how many Charles he kills, he did nothing wrong. Nah, Rin. Even if you love him, you can still understand that he did stuff wrong. Bum, are you done with training? Ruck! Listen, there's something I have to tell you. What is it? I think the train will arrive at the station in a bit. What do you mean? Isn't there still a while left until we arrive? Well, the situation seems to have changed. I think something big is going down at the station. Something big? It seems like there will be a major battle at the station. I'm going to take Kun and get off the train. I followed the path that Huarian taught me. But even then, she said there's a slim chance of me surviving if I take Kun with me. Anyone who doesn't want to go with me and Kun, with me and Kun, can take another path. You'll have a slightly better chance of surviving that way. What? There's going to be a battle at the station soon? Yeah, it seems like something crazy is about to happen. Based on what she said, it sounds like it will be a complete chaos. For now, we've decided to divide ourselves into teams. Team A will take Kun and escape. Then there's Team B, will leave the train first to distract people from Team A. Besides, bringing on Team A is super risky, so they said no one is forced to go with them, but they'll probably all go. They're all really loyal to each other, you know? Our main goal for now is to get to the station safely. Once we get there, maybe only the regulars can mess with us, and we might be able to handle them. I thought we would at least make it through the station without any trouble. Are we getting stabbed in the back again? Plus, White's clone is missing. For me, with White, at the moment, I think he's underwhelming. So, depending on how White gets revealed in his full form now that he's absorbing Albelda, that's going to change a lot about my opinion about him. But right now, I feel like he's underwhelming and I don't really care about him. He feels like this arc's antagonist that might become completely irrelevant as the story goes on. But honestly, I don't know, he's not going to become irrelevant because he still has the power up to become at least stronger than, at least strong enough to be considered a real Slayer. So with this power up, he should now be stronger than Bum again. Because after all the training Bum did, Bum was way stronger than White. If you put the Bum we saw now after the Hidden Floor and the White from the time we saw him fight against Bum against each other, I think Bum would massacre him. I wonder whether this strip will have a sad ending or a happy ending. I guess we're about to find out. So Young, we've received an order from our superiors to close the dock. Hell no. What? Do not close it. If you close it, you're dead. But Soyoung, dock control room. At this rate, the train will end up pulling into the station. Don't you dare close it, Ryu-an. I'm sorry, your father ordered me to close the dock, and I intend to follow that order. Please don't do it, Ryu-an. If we do, all regulars in the train will die. This place is a utopia for regulars. Not even the greatest rankers in the tower can break the rules of this place. My brother and dad may have given in to them, but I'll never give up. Please, 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 don't close the dock. What the? Who's that? I run right through you if I have to. Get out of my way! Dig a well now, Pollock. Frog tank. Ancient frog Pollock's well. Nom 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 nom. That's disgusting, those tongues. High concentration mucus. I tried playing that idle TOG game that came out a little while back, but I never bothered to learn the mechanics or anything and ended up installing it. There's another new one that came out, right? Rin talks about Tower of God. I don't know which one he talks about, but a new one that's going to come out in the future is called Tower of God New Worlds. But it's not out yet, the game called New Worlds. And I don't know if the idle game that you are talking about is the game that Rin is talking about, because I have no idea about the games. I'm staying away from them because they will obviously spoiler me. What the hell? What's happening out there? Vision Commander, the hell train has stopped. Good, now close the dock. There's a bit of a problem. The dock isn't being closed at the station. What? Damn it, what should I do? Should I close the dock or not? Do I choose Soyoung or the station master? Hey, why are you closing the dock? Who are you? Where are the soldiers outside? Ah, those guys? Tower of God Great Journey, the name of it if I recall correctly. Yes, you're right. The current gacha game is called Tower of God Great Journey. The new one is called Tower of God New World. They're all dead. What? Are you a ticketer? Why are you here? I'm a ticketer and I've come to arrest all regulars on the train. So let me ask you one thing. Are you going to close the dock or leave it open? Well, you hesitated. You fail. Question mark, question mark, question mark. Question mark curse. What are these? No. So young. No, not the question mark curse. I can't wait for the exclamation point curse. Or just the... What about the semicolon? Is it called semicolon in English? Yeah, it's called semicolon. I'm playing the idle TOG game, you know, just collecting chars alike. I don't really know about the mechanics either, to be honest. Just collecting chars in the game gives you a lot of summon tickets. Yeah, Rin is just a gacha freak. Don't hesitate. All hesitation leads to death. I will close the dock. What's going on? I don't know, this sticky stuff suddenly... I don't know. This sticky stuff suddenly came flying at us. Now the train won't even move. The dock is closing. Assistant engineer, open the train doors. What? I said open the doors. Don't be ridiculous. What if I open the doors and those guys get in the train? Oh, she was just dressing herself. We'll all be slaughtered like pigs. Don't worry. They don't know yet that the rules have been broken on the train. Trust me and open the doors. Damn it! Train doors are opening. Oh, there's White. The real White. Now show me, White. Are you worthy of respect? It's been such a long time. I miss these waves of blue Shinsu. I feel so refreshed. Assistant Division Commander. I'll deal with that punk. Should go for the train. You idiots. Get back. That man is... Too late. White style spirit source. Incinerating flame of death. Crap. So those two should be dead, hopefully. Go. That bastard. Who is he? I'm a slayer from FUG. White, the 10th commander. So rankers are still no problem with the real White. So I still don't see why we should be scared of anything at the moment. And now you're all my prey. White? Hold on tight. We're heading into the station, all right. What is this purple power? I don't know that purple power. I've never seen it before. -2 rankers already, yeah. White 10 commanders, and now you're all my prey. White? Hurry, Captain Commander. The battle has already started. Man, stop rushing me. I thought Frog stopped the train anyway. Well, it's because the man referring to himself as White Slayer from FUG suddenly appeared. So the train is... What? Well, all this hassle is giving me enough headache. Sorry, I need to take a little rest. Huh? What? Drac? Did you just call it a hassle? You'll get fired if you keep this up. The train is moving again. Are all the teams ready? Don't worry. Everyone is already in position. We'll stop the train no matter what. You just deal with the enemy that appeared, Assistant Division Commander. Water Jelly Shinsu control skill. Massive growth. Mood. What is that thing? The sleepy guy. I don't know if I want to call him Mood. I'm not a fan of the Pontical family. They all seem annoying to me. Observer, speed control. Ah. Hey, you amateurs. What the hell? The train stopped. Buff Shasha. Buff Shasha? Oh yeah, she also has rabbit ears. Where's the panel of the booba you're talking about? I don't know. I keep forgetting what a panel of booba. Oh, there it was. I did not. At first, I thought like those things were cut off at this point, so they were like speakers, but they're actually bunny ears. Yeah. Oh yeah, Shasha also gets like put back to the bank on the reserve team. Going into complete irrelevance. Did the train stop? These guys sure are a lot of work. I lost this much power after just one attack. Seems like it'll take a long time for my power to return completely. You're the Slayer White? Don't lie to me. That ancient Slayer was sealed away by Jahad's princess. He couldn't possibly be here. Is that a high ranker? My power hasn't returned completely yet. This isn't good. I'm analyzing the enemy. Interesting, he's a regular, but he has even greater power than a ranker. But he doesn't appear to be strong enough to be called an ancient slayer. But what was the chilling vibe he gave up before? Alright, I'll try to get him away from the train. Pollock, come out of your well. So I forgot. Which princess did seal White again? Was it Garam? Or was it another princess? We don't know, okay. So I guess the guests of the community are Garam, Adori, and maybe some other princess that I don't know. Divine sea creature, the ancient frog Pollock. It is said to have learned the word chicken from its old master, chicken fanatic. Unlikely to be Garam. I don't know. What the hell? I feel like Adori would have killed him. I don't know enough about Adori. I only have heard her name before. Once, basically. Like, that she's the commander of the army bullshit. My guess is someone unknown. Not our guest princess from his family. A princess from the Arya family? Could be. I knew he was lying about being white. I knew he was lying about being white. You cannot say that. You cannot just say that. You cannot just say that like this. You cannot just say I knew he was lying about being white. No, no, you cannot just say it. How far did he go flying? Bro, cancel the frogger. Violin, I think you know a bit about Korean, right? So, white's name is the Korean word for white, I guess, right? Damn it. Can even back up after the weirdo stuck to the drain. What should we do now? Hey, guys! It's okay. I didn't think it would be easy to get to into the station anyway. What? We've still got a few tricks up our sleeve. Now, it's her turn to choose. Are you really going to do this, princess? The guide girl is working with FUG. She may be deceiving us. Whatever. If my father knows about this, hiding won't solve anything anyway. Like she said, we may all get killed. Let's give it a shot. I'm tired of playing the role of a good little princess. Huh. Because the thing with white I'm thinking about is whether... because for us the term white as in the color and white as in the skin color is the same. But I don't know if the name of the color white and the name of the skin color for white skinned people is the same in Korean. So I don't know if the problem that we are experiencing here in English is not really existing in the Korean version. I saw that. It really felt like him for a second, but I guess not. First the train engineer disobeys us, then a self-proclaimed slayer appears. It looks like some strange stuff has been happening on the train. We're going to have to look into this. Send the troops into the train. Yes, Commander. Observer. On the outside the train doesn't appear to have any serious problems. But the strange thing is, aside from these locks that use tickets, there don't appear to be any particular rules. We may even be able to enter from the outside. Okay, get a ticket to open the door. Yes, Division Commander. I knew our Green Revolution crew was the best among the regulars. I can't believe she's letting us lead the attack like this. Are you ready, Kong? You're the only ticketer in our crew, so I need you to go. I'll give you 1,000,000 sardines once this is over. This sucks, but I love sardines. I'll do it. If this is like the older brother of Paracule, I'm going to cry. What now? They're trying to get on the train. Open the door in section T23 and D35. What? Again? Yeah, do it. Well, alright. His name in Korean is English white, which sounds like white too, or something. In Korean, white colors represents death, which is very befitting to him with his Grim Reaper image. White being the color of death. I heard that, I think, in another webtoon before. It's very interesting because, like, in other cultures, like, white is the color of new things, like birth and cleanliness. But normally we have, like, black as the color of death or red as the color of death. So white is just, like, a very nice thing. It's like, for us Westerners, it's like a neat thing. But that his name actually is white too. Like white in Korean, like just white, just makes me think that Theo thought like white sounds cool. Instead of just calling him the Korean name of the Korean term for white. The door just opened by itself. Let's go check it out. Why did the door suddenly open? I'm not sure. I have a bad feeling about this. Still, we don't have a choice. Go in. Anyone we can capture will earn some major points with the commander. I hate this. The sad life of a minion. Who are you? Did you open the door? Why are you trying to get on the train? A rancor! He looks so damn strong. Many of the warships seems to have high rankers on them. Is something happening at the station? Does someone know I'm here? Oh. Who are you? World of Darkness. Stop, stop, stop! That voice. You too! Get out of here and let me handle this guy. He's my prey. Division Commander. Another ranker has appeared on the train. But could it be? But the weapon she's holding appears to be the 13th month. What are you doing here? Yuri, did you hear me? I said get out of here and let me deal with him. Oh, she's still dual wielding, even though it took her over last time. Green April and Black March. I think that's Princess Yuri's heart. Was Yuri the princess who sent the signal from the train to destroy them? But why is she still on the train? What should we do, Division Commander? I have to find out more about the situation. But for now, all troops, show the utmost respect to the princess. All troops in Squadron 4, Division 2 of Zahard's army, bow before the Great Master of the 13th month. What happened to JNN was Calvin? Tangentially related in Bleach, Ichigo's hollow is called White in English, if I recall correctly. Yeah, he is. But apparently, even though there are so many similarities with Bleach Tower of Gods, Siu claims he has not read it. I don't know if any relation in cultural meaning though. It could be that in Japan there's a similar thing with white. Light, we still don't get there. Okay, so yeah. Light take violence answer. I did not know exactly what you meant. Oh, for the Great Master. How many chapters again? 567. We still got time, guys. It's probably not going to be in the stream to begin with. It's probably going to be next week, I guess. Because this stream will go until chapter 322. All rise. Listen, that man is Karaka, a slayer from refugee. He committed high treason by getting on the train with the regulars and taking it over. I've been on the train this whole time to deal with the heinous criminal. I'm going to punish him now, so get back and stay out of my way. What the hell's going on here now? Did you hear what she just said? What should we do, Division Commander? Strange. I thought the regulars teamed up with FUG and were running the train. First I have to hear what Yuri has to say. Follow the princess's orders. Have all troops step back and wait. What happened? What was that loud noise before? Now what? Now White's gone too. Something must be happening out there. It looks like they're from Zahard's army. Was your plan this whole time to immobilize an army at the station and get rid of me? Well, this wasn't what I had intended. But I'm a girl who has to finish a fight once it starts. Ah! That sounds pretty tiring. How do you live like that? Finishing this fight could also mean death for you. Well, this is very different from when there are hostages involved, you amateur slayer. Yuri really blamed Karaka on everything. Is she wrong though? I mean, she's telling half-truths. She's telling half-truths. Because Karaka did go in the train and try to fuck the regulars. But he did not really take over the train or do all these bullshit things. She's telling half-truths to save herself some face as well. Well, it's very different from when there are hostages involved, you amateur slayer. Green April. Ignite! Ripple, boom, bum bum. The damn frog. He really sent me flying. Once again, White is just flying around. Karaka tried to what now? Karaka tried to fuck the regulars, that's what I said. Fuck them up. You heard me right the first time, noisy boy. You heard me right the first time. Once again, I feel like this is a thing for White. So all of you White fanboys like him defeating one thing and then just flying around because he got defeated by the next guy in the line. All you White fanboys like seeing him float around in the sky all depressed. I I used to be a high rank who dominated the whole floor of the tower. Now I'm just a whining bitch. But now as soon as I left there, here I am staring up the sky. This is just shameful. Father, father, father! Long time no see, father. I'm not sure if you remember me, but my name was Joaquin. You showed me the outside world before. I thought long and hard about what you told me. When you told me to leave this place and become a demon. Maybe you meant that I should train my abilities as a ruler who looks after my subjects and then come back here. His sad boy hours are what keeps us in the earth. No. No. Pardon? What I meant was I see the seeds of a demon in you. So leave this place. Go to the deep, damp, and dark lair of evil. That's the best place for you to develop your power. While you're there, use your rage towards me as fuel. And increase your power by burning and devouring the souls of the weak. He's still uninjured, but just his reaction that someone dared to push him. He's still uninjured, yeah. Yeah, but he... I don't know. I just don't like him just floating around there. But one of the funny things about White is, he's basically one of the characters, if not the character, we know the most backstory about. While you're there, use your rage towards me as fuel, and increase your power by burning and devouring the souls of the weak. Perhaps you're destined to fail and ultimately be incinerated, but that is what you were born for. Don't deceive yourself. Give yourself over to the joys and pleasures of murder. Arya Hon, best motivator for slayers. Until everything seems pointless someday. Joaquin! Hey Joaquin! What are you doing? Are you going to help them? Don't worry, I'll keep my promise. I can feel power building up inside me. Nah, let's get out of here, leader. It's too dangerous here. Yeah, White's backstory is pretty good also. I mean, his backstory is basic. It feels quite bare bones still. Like, father, I want to surpass you. Then go out there and train until you surpass me and become a demon. Okay, father, I will do just that. That's his backstory summarized. Then there was the whole thing with absorbing other Arya kids, but like, yeah. That's just his part of growing stronger as well. Shut up, we can't pass up an opportunity like this. We have to earn some points with the commander. Give up, you worthless idiot. Oh, this sucks. Open door to D12. Another door? Alright, let's hit inside. Not again. Finally, I hope they die. Why are there so many people in the warship? Lighthouse. Dance of the Dead. They're attacking from below. I need to get up there. Why is it coming from above? We lost H14. What? I think that White Regular did this. This power. It's different from before. Thanks. I haven't gotten any fresh air in a long while. Back when I was in my prime, I couldn't take 2 steps without running into guys like you. But now even you look like a real feast. White style spirit sword. Incinerating splash of the dead. It's the terrifying power I felt at first. Could this guy really be the ancient slayer? I'm coming up there again to slice you into pieces. The sky is so clear. Father. The assistant division commander is in battle. I think you will have to go after the guy that left the train regimental commander. Alright. I'll handle them. I told you to stay out of this. Flower of Darkness. Black Lotus. We lost Yuryu. The assistant division commander is in battle with the White Regular. Our forces appear to be taking heavy damage. What about those guys who left the train? I'm sending the remaining troops after them, Commander. And I received the news that Company Commander Drak is on standby. Alright, for now stay away from the princess and bring those guys back to me. Why does it seem like you're getting in our way? What are you up to, Yuri? What, you want me to break the connection? Are you insane? Nope, I'm perfectly sane. Hurry up and do it. Damn it. I give up. Yum 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 yum. What the hell? The train is falling? Princess, snap out of it and listen carefully. Did you read the note from Viol? We'll take plan B. The silver dwarf saved us a spot. He'll get us out of here as quickly as possible. See you at the station. Damn it, that freaking guide. Please. Bong bong. Oh. Splitting up our forces, creating a surprise situation, and taking advantage of the confusion to escape. It was a brilliant plan, but we're not so easy to fool. You criminals. Oh no! Character who's probably not going to be relevant after this arc is now trying to be the big antagonist of the last station arc. Splitting up our... Yeah. Click. Bring any regulars with tickets here. Open the door. Where are you ending today? 322. Right now we are on 320. So that's 3 more chapters. Capture them alive if possible. But if there is that woman, is that Johnny? But if they resist, you may kill them. Yeah, Ren's right with a statement as well. It's open. So surrender. We surrender now. Last station 05. So is Rachel going to get captured? If Rachel get captured here, I can totally see Jahad teaming up with Rachel. I can totally see it. I can see it written in the stars. Good job, Bonbon. It was a wise decision walking out on your own. Take them to prison. Yes, Division Commander. What's going on, Rachel? She looks like she must be at least a high ranker. I'm not sure. For now, we had better just do whatever they tell us if we want to stay alive. That Bonbon came flying into the room before the train fell. Then as soon as the train dropped, there was a sudden explosion of light. That big-eyed freak must have laid a trap for us. Evil laughs. What's so funny? Oh, nothing special. Anyway, it looks like we got here safely, huh, Bum? So, and Dorsey is laughing like a maniac because she not only worked to save all of the people, but also, while she was doing that, fucked Rachel once more. I keep on saying fucked. I don't want to say fucking. She just messed Rachel up once more. She just messed up everything Rachel was planning. And she's like, hey, Rachel, here's one last goodbye present. Yeah, these must be inside the station. That note Farion gave me. I'm glad we're safe. There were 2 escape methods written on it. One was for if the train arrived and White's power was revived completely. And the other was for if the path to the station was blocked and White's power was revived completely. Considering that, we ended up choosing the second option. I guess White's power must not have been revived completely. The second option was unlocking the connectors on the train and confusing the enemies, although we don't know who they are. But then the falling train was actually bait. Rachel was in one of the train cars that fell first, and the car we were in was far away from the falling part of the train. Calvin Dorsey and Rachel. So thanks to the guide's ability to designate coordinates, as well as Anna Core and Hockney's prescience, we were able to teleport the entire car, although it was a partial gamble. After dropping the part of the train with Rachel in it to distract the enemies, we unlocked the connectors on our end and teleported at almost the same time. Then I used a final blast to activate the Bong Bong which I had sent to Rachel's car. Bong Bong activated. So the enemies would capture Rachel as soon as we teleported. They probably all had their eyes on Rachel's train car, and seeing that we arrived safely, the plan seems to have succeeded. Phew, that was such a ridiculous gamble. It's a good thing we didn't get caught. I never imagined Chon Hee Ha would be here. Is she from the same family as Yuri? They're saying Ha, but I'm never sure if they're like the same Ha or if it's different Ha. I know I dissed the plan, but that was actually really exciting and it worked. Now let's head up there. Okay. It's the same family, okay. Now let's head up there. Okay. I guess we won't be seeing this train anymore. Alligator, you look after Coon. There may be enemies outside. Got it. Now I'll put the ticket in and open it up. It's the train. It's never a different Ha, lol. The problem is that sometimes Ha is written with just H-A, and some other times it was written with H-A-H. So I was thinking, okay, if there's one family that's known as H-A-H and another family that's known as H-A, could it be like a branch family of the actual Ha family? Or is it just, it's probably just translation, but I could not be sure of it. Train is here. Take the regulars to the warship. I'm heading back. Yes, Commander. Well, see you later, Princess Yuri. Good luck. Good job. Looks like the plan succeeded. Have you forgotten about me? What's this? My body's melting? Into the Shinsu? You little. What else do you have aside from those two thorns? Those two weapons? If this keeps up, I'll just disappear completely. Boing, 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 boing. I at least want to see what type of weapon that was. Oh well. I just have abandoned this body. World of Darkness, return to the abyss. Stop right there. What do you think you're doing? You guys can't catch me anyway. We'll just see about that. I may only be able to fire this weapon once, but the bullet neutralizes spells. I received it from a very important person living on the floor of death. Although, honestly, it's a bit of a waste to use such a rare item against you. Do you think you can break my armor spell with a mere item like that? I have to try and find out. I'd really like you to get caught here. If you get caught like this, it would help you and those regulars floating over there. What? It looks like everything has been sorted out over there. Is that strong woman gone now? That was so insulting. What do you mean it's all sorted out? You have to rescue the regulars that left the train. Fine. But stop buzzing away in my ear like that. It's annoying. Bzz. Ah! What the hell is that guy doing? I'll kill that bastard before he regains his power completely. Come out of your well, Pollock. Well, your back is frog again. Your back is frog again. You're back again, frog. Why is just charismatic evil, and I love that. What about him is charismatic right now? What about the things he has said is charismatic? Am I misreading the things or see it different than you? But I don't see how he did anything charismatic at the moment. I'm going to really give this my best shot. Don't. If you use your sword like you used to, you might not be able to use your powers for a while. Doesn't matter. Right now, I want to give this sword a proper swing like before. It's getting stronger. Behold my sword, and stand in awe of me. White Style Spirit Sword. Complete incineration. Deathly Sword of Heavenly Spirits. This is... That's a nice panel. Like, that's a nice panel here. White energy coming from him. That's a pretty cool panel. I know he's charismatic if you ask me. I mean, so far he just seems like a cocky bastard. He has charisma, but charisma in the way that he's way too sure of himself. I guess he was strong in the past, but he should also know what his strength is at the moment. Why is that type of guy to give unnecessary names to his moves? Yeah, he's the shonen protagonist. Incinerating Deadly Spirits. White Magnolia. I also have to say, we are now in the 400 chapter marks. Yes, we are in chapter 321 of season 2, but we have now reached over 400 chapters in total of Tower of Gods. Over 400 chapters! That's insane! And you know what that means? And you guys know what that means? after this stream, I will be about 71% done with Tower of Gods. Like, catching up with Tower of Gods. 71% already. I've already caught up almost 71% of the story. Wait. Wait, what? How many chapters are there in total? Currently there are 567 chapters available on Webtoon. 567. And after the stream I will be on chapter 402. That's Arya's sword. He may be an enemy, but that really is beautiful. Are you okay, Frog? Thanks to you, I'm fine, Division Commander. John Hee-Ha spear. Still feet. Come back to your well, Pollock. Why does Auri kill 5 rankers? So I think he's doing okay with his not prime power. Oh wow, alright. He's doing okay with his not prime power, yeah. But I don't like his personality. Because he's a cocky ass person. Even though he got defeated multiple times already since we saw him, and he still is cocky. Even though he knows he got defeated, he's just cocky as hell. Very impressive. He took this much damage even with the help of her. Just based on that attack before. His power even rivals that of the squadron commander. Hey, what are you doing? Snap out of it! I never imagined my power would run out. Hey, this fast. Hey, I'm starving. The regular's falling. Capture him alive. He may be the real Slater. The real Slater, guys! It's the real Slater! Not the Slaters. Not the Slaters from FUG. Yes, Commander. Whew. Damn it. Well, and once again, he did quite well, defeating a good chunk, like 5 rankers or something. But then he just went all out, even though it was recommended to him to not go all out, just because he wanted to do it. And he felt like, I need to do this because this feels right. And now he's just falling. It's like, he's stupid. He's stupid. I did my best. Your escape doesn't concern me now. Will we really be able to escape? It won't be easy, but it might just be possible if we can stay like this. Must be true that the laziest bird catches the tastiest worm. That's not how the saying goes, sir. Hi there, regulars. I don't like his design. I don't like his design. He looks like Season 1 Bum where he had the black headband on. I'm taking you guys to prison. I heard the rankers outside completely blocked off the entrance. How did you get in here? I'm surprised. Come out right now, you criminals. Our station has decided not to accept you. Accept us? That's right, you're being sent to prison for the crime of taking control of the train. We have orders to kill you if you resist. Bomb Explorer. Basically, yeah. The good old power-hungry Slater. Don't be ridiculous. We're taking those guys with us. You can't just take them away like that. Shut up, you outsiders. Keeping the station peaceful is our top priority. If those guys threaten our peace, we'll kill them immediately. Then... Does that mean the enemies outside are rankers from the Jahad army? Bingo! I don't know how dangerous you guys are, but I heard the squadron commander received direct orders from the military. Jahad's army has never failed in an operation carried out directly by the squadron commander. There's no way for you guys to escape from here alive anyway. Ryuan! Ryuan! Why did you close the dock? Ryuan! What happened here? Ryu! I waited because I thought someone on the inside might come and open the dock. It looks like I was right. You! Let me ask you something. Who are you? I'd like to ask you the same thing. This is bad, Bum. We made it all the way here, but not even the station is safe. Now that Zahar's army is involved, it puts Yuri and you in a tough position. Well, I guess so. A girl? Screaming? So-young, save the girl, Bum. Is it a Parion's voice? handle it over there. You handle the things here in Dorsey. Hey! Jesus. So Jesus exists. Jesus is canon in the Tower of God universe. Jesus is canon! So was Jesus an irregular? Was Jesus an irregular? Yes, he's a higher actor. No. Inside the worship of Sahar's army. Prison. We now have a confirmation of Buddhism and Christianity in Tower of God. We also have a confirmation of the religion called, what was it called? Ho 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 ho. Prison. Crap, I thought we made it, but they caught us. The girl's so noisy. What's going to happen to us now, Sachi? We'll probably die, or, well, I guess we'll die, huh? This prisoner's so sturdy. Hey, isn't there any hope? The sleepyhead. Hey, you're from my family. He took him because he's from the same... He took her because he's from the same family. Sleepyhead is a girl, right? The sleepyhead was always a girl. I had personal connections. Damn it, I'll never forgive that big-eyed freak. How dare you trick us? I swear I'll get revenge on you in Dorsey, you goddamn bitch. Person made specially by the workshop. Yes, weird translation. Yeah, okay. Persons made specifically by the workshop for high rankers. Slayer White. Slayer Karaka. Imprisoned. Tower of Errors. Yeah, she is okay. Okay, so White and Karaka have both been captured. Yeah. So much for the Slayers. So much for the Slayers. So much for White. Let's see when we will see him again, because he's obviously not going to get killed, even though they said that they would kill them. Welcome on board, Princess Yuri. I didn't get to greet you properly just now, because I was busy leading my troops. Long time no see. You've gotten so much more beautiful and commanding than before. Oh, come on. You don't have to be so formal around me. I heard you joined the army, and now you're already a division commander. You're amazing, Chonhee. I'm flattered. Don't be. I never once beat you back when we used to practice together. You were so damn strong. Are you proud of that, princess? So what's going on? Why is everyone gathered at this station? The commander-in-chief recently gave an order. The regulars teamed up with FUG and took control of the train. So he ordered us to arrest them all and bring them to him. I heard there was a signal to punish them, but I didn't think you would be here, Princess Yuri. Huh, I see. I heard some rumors like that too, so I went to take out those FUG Slayers. It looks like we did pretty well since we managed to capture 2 Slayers. Mission complete? Anyway, the regulars on the train didn't do anything wrong. It was all those damn Slayers. That's not a matter for me to decide. Whatever misunderstanding there may have been, the order I was given was to bring all of them back. I'm simply following orders, Princess. Whether or not they really are guilty is an issue to be decided later. So what are you gonna do? I just heard from the station a moment ago. It looks like a group of regulars somehow managed to enter the station. There's a good chance that they're the companions of the regulars we caught. Since their escape appears to have been very well organized, as long as they're in the station, there's no way for us rankers to lay a finger on them. So as of the moment until they walk out of the station themselves, we're going to execute the hostages. We'll capture one person at a time. You're not going to do that, because not one character is going to die. That wouldn't fly in Nuremberg, Sean here. Why the fuck Nuremberg? Why the fuck Nuremberg? Why are we talking about that place now? The trials. Was there such trials? Oh. Okay, I am remembering something from history classes, but what does it have to do? That wouldn't fly in Nuremberg, John here. I don't... What wouldn't fly? Just capturing them because it's convenient, or killing the people? Also, obviously, nobody's going to die. We all know that these characters are going to live. Maybe Candy's going to get killed. What? This is the only way to get them to leave the station, since it's an area for regulars. Thankfully, they seem to be close to their companions. It's not that serious, just a joke. Following orders, lol. Maybe the joke went over my head. Because I did not catch it at first. Thankfully, they seem to be close to their companions. So they have to come to us, to stop their companions from being executed. What do you think of my plan, Princess? Johnny, she suspects me. Not the question mark, curse! What's going on? How dare you not answer my question? Hesitation will only bring you death. That guy just asked me a question and then shortly after, all over my neck, let me ask you something else. You tried to open a dock. Are you involved with those guys from the train? Damn it. Stop! Yeah. The spell was broken? Who are you? These people. Did you do this to all of them? Oh yeah. Do you have a problem with that? Division Commander. The Assistant Squadron Commander is arriving with Division Number 1. Princess Yuri left the train? Yes, sir. That's what I was told. Assistant Squadron Commander. Assistant Commander of the 4th Squadron, 1st Division. High Ranker, Alpathian. Why would the princess on the train? What is this freezer-ass looking hat? Literally Freezer. Literally Freezer. This is very suspicious. Please show me the fucking number. Yes, he's a high ranker, but just tell me the number. Is it so hard to include the number? Why is it so hard? I just want to see number. I mean, Sue likes Dragon Ball. Nothing wrong with that, even though Dragon Ball is... like, I don't know. The Dragon Ball story is meh. Meh at best. Like, nostalgia points puts Dragon Ball at like a 7, but if you really want to rank Dragon Ball, I can't give it higher than like a 5. maybe a low 6. Dragon Ball cannot be better than that, because Dragon Ball is really not the best show. If Dragon Ball Z aired nowadays, or like, if Dragon Ball Z was starting nowadays in Shonen Jump, it wouldn't get past 1 or 2 volumes. It will get axed completely. That's a pretty girl. According to the princess, she snuck onto the train to capture slayers from the FUG. The process of how she did so isn't clear. But we were successful in capturing the Slayer Karaka and the regular claiming to be Slayer White alive when they got off the train. Ari Bride Sharon. Ari is a branch family from Ariel, right? Or is it just another translation error? Nah, if we knew this would happen, we should have charged ahead of everyone. How could we miss a chance to face 2 Slayers? What a waste. Cool? Cool Nissan K? I guess this is supposed to mean Kun? Ari is a different great family, okay. Ari family and Ariev family. Okay. Those are both great families. And I guess this is supposed to mean Kun. I just guessed this is supposed to mean Kun. Division number 1. What are they talking about, John He? You mean your troops weren't the only ones deployed in this operation? Ah, I forgot to mention this, Princess. The operation involves not only divisions, but also squadrons. 3 of the 4 squadrons are assembling here. And Squadron Commander Kelvin himself is supposed to come here for this operation. You did not need to correct yourself, Ren. Everything you wrote was correct. What? You've got to be kidding me. They sent in a squadron commander. Just to capture a few regulars? These people. Did you do this all? Yeah. Do you have a problem with that? Well, let me ask you something. Tell me, you don't seriously believe that you can beat me, do you? Be careful. When you ask a question, something suddenly appears in your neck. Something in the translation there feels off. Wait, hold up. Which part do you mean? The cool Nissan? That 3 of 4 squadrons are showing up, but we know that there are at minimum 5 squadrons. Maybe the 5th squadron was only formed after season 2? I have no idea. I cannot help with that because I'm reading it for the first time. King, do you mean King's a heart? Wait. I accidentally scrolled too far down. I'm not sure what she's trying to say there. Maybe somebody else can help us with that question. What? Are you okay? Oh, yeah. Are you really okay? Don't you feel like you're choking or something? Who the hell is the kid? I don't feel anything like that. Really? What a relief. My spell doesn't work on him? That's impossible. Let me ask you one more thing. Who are you? My name is 25th Knight. One more thing. Have you always been at the station? No, we just got off the train. What? Huh? You just got off the train? Yeah. There's so much you'd like to know about me. Does that mean you cleared the Hell train? Yeah, that's right. Nice to meet you. Welcome. This is the last station. It's a utopia that warmly welcomes regular, tired from the journey on the Hell train. Nice to meet you. I guess not everyone at that station hates us. That bastard. How can my spell not work on him? Because you're fucking weak compared to Bum. Bum is now... Okay. Am I going too far to say that Bum at this stage might already be comparable to lower rank rankers? Am I going too far with that statement? Because that's how I feel. What? Hate you? We're simply threatened by outside forces. Our station doesn't hate you at all. I see. He must be the regular that the king wants to kill. I can't believe my question mark curse doesn't work. Now I see why the king told us to kill you. The king? By king, do you mean King Jahad? Yep. And don't you dare say his name like that. I'm a regular who's been charged by the royal family with handling any nasty stuff related to regulars. You're not going too far at all. Okay. By the grace of the king, I received the power to use spells. That's why even now, after the people who climbed the tower with me have become rankers, I'm remaining here as a regular and carrying out their orders. I think it's supposed to mean that 3 out of 4 divisions that are in the squadron, since we... I think it's supposed to mean that 3 out of 4 divisions that are in a squadron, since we know that 1 division is on the 2nd floor. What other king is there, Lemao? I mean, there have been other kings. I mean, Joaquin has also been a king. There are multiple kings. It's just that there's one king of the entire tower, but then there are kings of, like, smaller places. Like, because the tower floors are so big. Spell, definitely blizzards. Watch out! And yeah, Violent, thank you for the explanation. This is another spell of mine, definitely blizzard. It corrupts the soul of whoever it touches and makes them end their own life. Well then, reverse flow control. Oh, he's finally using that skill again. Punch. Spell, Hair of an Ancient Saint. What? Oh, it's not Bum using the spell. I thought Bum was using the spell. I was wondering, like, when the fuck did Bum learn that spell? But it's the other guy using it. To dodge. You can use reverse flow control. He turned into hair. I shouldn't have underestimated you. You're definitely different from the other regulars. Bum, hey, man, where did you go? Soyoung, it looks like companions are here. Well, see you next time. Wait. Bum, there you are. He's gone. I thought I got him. Did I control the power too much? How can you just run off like that? I mean, yeah, you left her with what is supposed to be a ruler of the area. Bum just always pushing stuff on other people's, like, yeah, you do that, I have to go somewhere else. Bum really feels like he's important now. Uh, couldn't they have just gone together? Soyoung, are you okay? What's going on? Soa, you have any idea what I just went through because of you? It feels like I keep getting hit, kicked. Yuan! Yuan! That was fun. I'm looking forward to the next time we meet. What's this? It hurts. Is he still going to die or is he still just going to hurt? Enough people call you a god and it gets to your head a little. Yeah, I don't know. I don't really care about Bum. And it's not even a controversial statement I learned. I learned that many people don't really care about Bum. Many people care much more about Wangnan. Yuan! Yuan! No, Yuan! Ticketers who have entered the station. Listen, my name is Li Xiaowun. I'm the manager of this station. Dad? Once our station will not accept you, since you broke the laws of the tower and seized control of the train illegally. Get out of the station immediately. If you do not leave here yourselves, Dad, we will do everything in our power to cooperate with the Royal Army and capture you. And if you resist, we may kill you. That must be a person in charge of the station. Yeah. And another thing, I'll send you a video message from the Royal Army. Check the message and think carefully about what you're going to do now. Greetings, all regulars who seize control of the Hell train. My name is Elpathian. I'm a high ranker, as well as the 4th Assistant Squadron Commander of Lord Zahard's army. Assistant Squadron Commander? You committed a serious crime by taking over the Hell train and traveling all over the tower. Come out of the station and surrender immediately. Otherwise, starting in an hour from now, we will execute your companions one at a time. Why did it say 1 hour? Why not say 10 minutes? Like, why give them even 1 hour? Why even give them an hour? I repeat, leave the station and surrender. Boro and Sachi, how did they get caught? They were supposed to follow Hwarion's plan and escape. I guess they couldn't get out, so they got caught. Damn, Hwarion. Maybe she was lying about them being safer, wasn't she? What are you going to do, Bum? It's a total trap. I have to go save them. What? Save them? Weren't you listening just now? That guy's an assistant squadron commander. The place is probably crawling with rankers to high rankers from Zahard's army. Going there would be suicide. Still, I have to go, because there's something I fear more than death. I don't ever want to lose the people who matter to me. I can't just let them die because of me. I'm going to save them. Should I be glad? Smiling. You haven't changed one bit, Bum. I was wondering where the administrator was sending us. I never imagined he would send us to a place like this. A place with Karaka's heart. Okay. I guess. When a warp gate suddenly appeared, I was worried it might be an intruder. I'm glad you're Hansung Yu's companion. We're shadows who were ordered to kill any intruders here. Karaka's minions, Deathbird. Aside from me, you're the first outsider to ever come here. Don't worry, I'm not interested in how to get in here, or even Karaka's hearts. But I don't know why the administrator sent us here. I wonder, this is an imaginary magical space created by Lord Karaka's armor. It's completely cut off from the outside, so it's impossible to enter unless Lord Karaka himself opens a gate. Although it would be a different story if the administrator or the 10 great family leaders decided to come in here, of course. If the administrator sent you here, maybe something happened to Lord Karaka. What do you think, Hansung? Well, the administrator wants us to come here, so we'll just have to wait. Look, it's a warp gate that automatically forms in this magical space whenever Lord Karaka is in danger. Something must have happened to Lord Karaka. Aren't those the Heart's warships? There are high rankers gathered there. Something is not right. It must be the last station. Let's go. It looks like the administrator was trying to lead us there. Alright. It's been a long time since they got to shed blood in battle. And this is the cliffhanger for this week. This is the cliffhanger for this week. Evankel, somebody who was connected to the ancients or is an ancient themselves, getting out there to fight. We saw Data Han Seung-yu, and now we're going to see actual Han Seung-yu. And we're also going to see some of Karaka's minions. So Bam and the other people will probably not do that much because all the rankers and the high rankers are too strong for them. So obviously Han Seung-yu and Evankel are going to save their asses and going to make sure that they are going to escape from this floor right now. Yeah, that panel looks creepy because we have these star creatures of Karaka side flying there. But look at those boots! Sheesh! Okay, let me do black box away and do read away. And this is the end of today's stream in the manner that we're still going to do our Tower of God ranking. So let's see what changed. We're going to do this quick. Quick. We have... Yuri did fight, but not that I care about her more. Anak still holds her place just from the last time, but I know that Anak is irrelevant, so one day it's going to get dropped out. Huarun can remain at this place because she's messing with everybody. I would say it looks like a rep for Jahad's army, except for that Caliban is still on the way. Yeah, Caliban might be a problem. Caliban and Evankel are probably going to be the major fight of this arc. Like, those two are the major fight that we're going to see, or probably not really going to see because I doubt we're going to see a big battle between high rankers. Kun is going to drop one rank. Joaquin is going to get into the top 5. By the way, what's that? Why does everybody call him White and not Joaquin? Wangnan, Bum, Rachel, and Dorsey. That's fair. And TOG, let's give it one more point. Because this, I really like the floor of death. I really like the hidden floor, and because it's a Slayer name, so I'm calling him by his dad name. I mean, technically, he's still white because the person is white, right? No, he's still Joaquin because the person is Joaquin. But white is more like a title, I guess? Does that make sense? So like, Bam's Slayer title was Jovial Grace or something, but his actual name is Bam. Karaka might not even be his actual name because it's a Slayer name and not his actual thing. We used to call him White by now. No, for me it's still Joaquin. He's still Joaquin because, like, it doesn't matter. Like, Joaquin and White are still just the same names, basically. Okay. I think that's a fair way to look at it. Yeah, okay. So this was today's week with chapters 288 to 300... No, chapters 306 to 322. Next week, we are going to finish Season 2 with chapters 323 to 337. So then, after next week, actually, that means on the 27th of July 2023, I will be in the same season as all of you. I will be in the same season, and I will see things that you guys have seen a long time ago because I'm technically still pre-hiatus. But I'm still on the same season. White is the name of him as a whole, 5 sibling together, since it was he decided to call himself. Joaquin is him by himself. But technically, even after absorbing all of the siblings, he's still just Joaquin. All the other siblings don't really do anything, right? They just give him more power. By the way, looking at this schedule here, violent. Do you think any of the season 3 streams are too short? Should some of them be longer? Because I hear that the chapters are still going to get longer, but do you think these chapter lengths for season 3 are fine? Or like these stream lengths? And make him a whole man, Lamau. Now he really is a white man. Oh god. I mean, he's still going to rank higher because he's one of the few characters that actually get characterization in the story, but it's still not enough for me to think like, hey, Joaquin/White is actually a cool, like, he's a cool character, but it's not a character that I care about. I think in that sense, even though Rachel is not number 2, Rachel is not number 1, because I like Endorsi more, Rachel is the character I care the most about in the story. Should be fine. Don't know how long the first couple of season 3 chapters are, but later chapters are pretty long. Because most of the season 2 things are around 10 chapters or something. The one thing, I don't know, 10 chapters on a stream is okay, but sometimes it can be long or some terrible stopping points. Like, those were the stopping points I found on the wiki. I don't, because I obviously I said I made the wiki so that I only see the chapters and not the title of the arcs. So I didn't get spoiled in that way. I only see, like, when I say, like, okay, chapters 22 to 32 in season 3 are, like, one block. That's what I saw. But it might be wrong. Who knows about the Wikipedia? And then once again, I only have this listed until chapter 145, and we are currently already like 10 chapters further compared to 145. Chapter lengths go kind of crazy deeper into season 3. Yeah. Okay, I feel like this is fine. We can work out with those chapters. We can do it, and then we'll see once we get caught up. We will probably be caught up in, I guess, my guess would be March next year. Depends on if I can read in the fall season this year. When does fall start? Fall season. Oh yeah, actually, yeah, in fall. Because the entirety of fall, I'm technically not home. So I might not be able to stream Tower of God. But I will stream other things. If you guys want to see me do real live streams in Japan, that's gonna be interesting. Because I will be in Japan for at the end of the year. But when I'm over there, it's going to be harder to read Tower of God, obviously. And I kind of, you know, when I'm over there, I kind of don't want to read Tower of God because I want to spend my time in the outside world, right? But I might do like 1 or 2 Tower of God streams. Maybe not 1 a week, but like 1 every 2 weeks or something. Depending on how I feel. Not gonna lie, that would be kind of cool. I will for sure do something in Japan. I already have something planned that I would like to stream, but I need to see if all of these things work. Touch some Japanese grass, yeah, I will do that. Maybe I can find the Tower of God volumes in the store or something, because Tower of God has physical volumes, right? But they are not here in Germany. I don't know if they're in Japan. Might be. Would be cool to buy. Gonna become a JV logger. I mean, I for sure will do some stuff. Currently, I'm already like in pre-production with everything because I want to. English volumes are trash. Yeah, I saw that the English volumes have like different covers and they look garbage compared to the Korean covers. So I'm wondering if the Japanese just kept the Korean covers if they are there. Preparations for being 3 months in Japan are crazy because I still want to upload 2 videos a week. So I need to prepare 2 videos a week for 3 months that I'm gone. That's a lot of work. And while all of it is going on, I'm still writing my bachelor thesis, man. There's so much stuff going on. I'm so busy. That's also why I'm probably going to end stream right here. Why are you going so for long? Because I am going for so long because that's the first time I'm going on vacation in basically 4 years, maybe 5 years. No, it's basically like 4 years, close to 4 years. And also I can go to Japan without a visa. Is visa English? Visa English. Yeah, without a visa. I can go for 3 months. Without a visa, I am allowed to go for 3 months into Japan, and I'm doing exactly 3 months until they basically kicked me out of the country because I did not get a visa. Or I did not even want to get one because 3 months is long enough. And I kind of see this as a big thing for me. It's just my stoppage point from college and everything because I'm done with my bachelor then, and I just see this as I'm done with a bachelor. I have my Japan journey, and then is a new step in my life or something. It's like the end of one part of one arc in my story, if you want to call it that. So I wanted to end it with a highlight, and because I always wanted to go to Japan, I just thought like, yeah, let's go big. Let's go big and just do 3 months. Do everything. There will be so many different things. Depending on how I won't stream every day, obviously, but I want to stream a lot as well because I feel like just doing that would be fun, especially because I'm alone and I don't know how welcoming Japanese people will be. Concluding season 2, entering season 3. But it's still broke as fuck. It's always good to take a great break when you can. Yeah, I'm going on a hiatus. I'm going on a hiatus, just like Siu. How long was Siu's hiatus? Completing season 2, entering season 3, man. That's going to be there's going to be so much. Oh no. Oh man, I'm so excited, but I'm also kind of scared because it's the first time I'm really traveling alone. All the other times I was just with my family, parents and stuff, or just with some sort of organizations or something. But this is the first time I'm really going alone, and I'm basically going to the other side of the world. Kinda crazy. But it's going to be great. The hardest struggle will be flying from Kumamoto to Sapporo, but everything else, just getting into the trains, will probably be quite easy. I can work that out. I will for sure. Be prepared for, I don't know, streams. Because I have to go to, obviously, to Akihabara because it's the mecca for anime and manga fans. I also have to go to the Nakano Broadway because it's the Nakano Broadway, man. Everybody loves the Nakano Broadway. The Nakano Broadway is crazy. Then I don't even need to say everything. Maybe I can just do a talk stream about that. But you guys will see in the future as well. I might even do a stream once I'm already in the what's the name, in the airport of Frankfurt before I get even into my flight to Japan. August 22 to March 23. So basically for 7-month break. Crazy. But I guess that was a nice talk. Already looking forward to the Japan stuff that I can do together with you. Maybe we can do some crazy stuff. But I don't want to be like this weird foreigner that the Japanese people get annoyed by. I want to be a cool foreigner. But all that's left to be said for me now is thank you for watching. You gotta do that pre-trip stream. We can for sure do that. We can do a lot of stuff. Because I will be nervous as heck as everything. But thank you for being here. Thank you for enjoying Tower of God together with me. And thank you for already looking forward to the journey. Because we will see a lot of stuff there as well. But for today, that's all from me. I hope all of you stay healthy, happy, and cultured, because we will see each other again in the next stream, or maybe in some sort of video I publish in the future. But that's all from me for today. Bye! Click on that subscribe button if you haven't. I'm laughing like Ernie from Sesame Street.